Man, I don't know. This guy's been tripping. I was trying to make a post right now with the link, and it wouldn't even let me paste the link.
Oh.
Yeah, see, look, waiting for connection. But it should be on the Scum and Kick It when I did put it there. Or you go on YouTube, Scum and Kick It.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, it's already. Alright, let's start this bitch. Oh, I think we are starting. We start. Yeah, start recording. Start. My bad.
How do you share this? How do you copy this link? Oh, there it is.
Alright, we live now, dog. Look at this live chat. Oh yeah. Yo, what up? What up? What up? We back, dog, with another Scum and Kick It episode. And today we got a special guest again, Mr. Bartz, dog. What's up, man?
How's it going?
Chilling, you?
Pretty good. Like, you know, it's my one day off. You know, I'm not doing barbecue, so I'm enjoying not working in the hot sun.
Well, today was kind of cloudy, right? Or
Well, today it was rained yesterday. That was crazy.
yeah, that was weird.
But like, well, normally it's been pretty warm. So I've been doing barbecue for like the last 14 days straight, I think.
Yeah.
With no days off.
Fuck.
Today's the only day I know I haven't cooked in probably at least 2 weeks. So
14 days straight?
Well, then before that, I was like never 14 days straight.
But how many hours is it? It's like 8 hours a day or like fucking 15 hours kind of days?
Well, where I park my car at my apartment, I have to like move at 6 a.m. Otherwise, it gets a ticket. So.
Oh, you moved from the.
So
you moved, right?
Yeah, I moved to Lawndale now. So there's not a whole lot of parking, but you park across the street. You have to move by 6 a.m. So usually I'm up at 6 a.m. by then to start my day. And that's when I start. So usually it's like 6 a.m. to, I don't know, 9 o'clock at night or something like that sometimes.
Fuck. But just preparing the meats or?
Well, no, that's like, because I got rid of all my employees.
Yeah.
Well, not rid of them, but just they no longer work for me temporarily because I figured the reason I wasn't making the money I wanted to was because I had to pay out employee costs and like give them all the tips. So I just got rid of them temporarily until it gets busier.
Yeah.
Because we're now at a spot 4 days a week, and so I do everything myself. I cook everything. I do bring it to an event, sell out the food truck. I move the food truck there, take care of all that stuff. Have to go buy all my stuff, go to all the stores on like the few hours in the morning I have available before I have to start cooking. But yeah, it's been pretty much like, in order to do 4 days a week at this Two Coast Brewing I've been at, I basically work every day. My one day off, I usually go down and hang out, Be Real at the studio and those guys and hear them on their show or bring food down or something like that. And then just happened this week, I'm off today because the food truck's finally getting wrapped with the Bartz Barbecue logo and the like 17 other people that contributed $500 or something like that to get their name on the side of the food truck. So it's gonna be like a NASCAR food truck with everyone's, including two of your logos. So
yeah, thank you. Shit,
yeah,
it's
gonna look sick.
Well, everybody's seen it. You've been posting on your
Well,
Instagram,
no one's seen the real final version because at the last minute there was quite a few.
Also, not the mock-up you posted up.
Well, it's like that, but there's more. I mean, there's at the very end, like my homie like that runs Churros Way. He's like a food vendor. He wanted his logo on there.
Churros Way.
Churros Way, yeah.
Like churros?
Yeah, Churros Way. Yeah, he does like these really good churros down in LA on the weekends.
Barbecue plus churros we bomb as
well, we're gonna do a pop-up together, or he's gonna come to my place that I do it.
Barbecue churros?
And we'll do
churros.
Sell his churros.
You eat churros or no? Or that's too.
Huh?
You don't like churros?
I love churros.
Yeah.
No, he makes really good churros. Like it's like they're all like handmade ones.
Oh, dope.
They're not like he cranks them out on the thing, and it was funny because he sponsored me, and then some other homie just happened to go to his spot, and he's like, yeah, this guy knows you, and he was like, man, this guy makes the best churros. Yeah, he makes really good churros. So I have food vendors. It's like such an array of people that sponsored me. It's between I got cannabis companies, of course. I got healthcare insurance company.
What?
I got
healthcare.
I got law firms. I got fuck, dude. What else do I got? I got clothing companies, podcasts,
weed podcasts.
We got all types of podcasts. We got several clothing companies, hat hat guys.
Be Real logo, no? Yeah, the Be Real.
Yeah, we put the Dr. Green Thumb logo.
Okay,
on
Dr.
there.
Green. Well, because what is Cypress Hill? Dr. Green Thumb, Be Real. What does he have? Like 3 companies? What 3 identities, right?
Be Real is all types of stuff.
Yeah, well, the main ones that is Be Real TV, Dr. Green Thumb, and Cypress Hill.
Yeah, I would say those are
the ones that you know about.
Yeah, the Dr. Green Thumb's like the dispensaries, and then also he also has the podcast, which is Be Real TV, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the main 3 things. Cypress Hill is what most people know him from.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, I mean, you know, unless you're like born, like it's weird. Like, so many younger people like that smoke cannabis, like they have no idea who Cypress Hill is. Like, you talk to them, and they're like, "Who?" And it's like, how do you not know that? Like, that was like one of the dudes that was like the main promoter of like cannabis, like
weed on,
to try to get legalized and all that other shit. So it's like, it's funny, like when I mention that to anyone, they don't know who they are.
Nah, I don't think the young fools know.
No, I mean some you do, but a lot don't.
A lot don't. Cause I would ask them.
But then you play a song, and then they're like, oh.
Yeah, you play the song.
You play a song, and they're like, oh. It's like it's saying their brain or Dr. Green Thumb. It's like, oh, I know what that is.
Now they know. They sing the song too. You're like, oh, what the fuck? But they don't know them.
They have no idea who
That's crazy,
makes that music. Yeah.
Yeah, cause I guess it must just be like a radio classic to them kids, huh? Like, oh, I hear that shit on the radio. Like,
we're not making smash burgers.
No more smash burgers?
Well, see, the thing is, the reason the smash burgers have not been out is because not enough people want to come down to the event when I do them.
Yeah.
Like, I need to hire another guy to help me out for sure on those events. And then I got to pay some guy like $150 to clean my truck, because after the smash burger event, the whole truck's trashed.
Why is that?
Because of the fucking grease. Takes this guy who's professional like 5 hours to clean my truck after a smash burger event. I mean, I could do a couple in a row and then get it cleaned, but I'm just saying, like, I got to pay this guy to clean it every time. So I'm not. I mean, if it takes him 5 hours, it'll take me probably 10 hours to clean it myself. You know, so like, there's no way I'm gonna spend my time cleaning my truck for that price.
You'd rather pay.
So like the thing, and we can't run the AC. So like, it's been hot out, and so like the barbecue, I can run my AC, be cool in there, and do it by myself, and not destroy the truck. And you know, we will do a burger event in the near future, but I'm gonna make sure that everyone knows about it. So like, this is the one day you come out and get a burger, and then, you know, we'll have it so that, you know, we can get the burgers out quicker while plenty of people working and stuff like that. But it has to be like once in a while. Most of the time, the barbecue is the way to go. That's what everyone shows up for.
Because you're not really cooking the barbecue in the truck, right? Or is it?
No, I cook it outside at another location, and I bring it to the event, to the food truck.
Okay, that's easier then.
So, well, yeah, it's totally easy because I'm not cooking nothing in the food truck. I just like,
that should be hot as fuck cooking in that bitch.
All I do is slice meat and like scoop out sides and put it on people's trays and what they want, and like, you know, that's what I can do by myself, and it's not that busy. So, you know,
it's crunchy.
It's crunchy.
What's crunchy? What's that?
That's that song. That's that song that Megan made.
That Midget Mike?
Yeah, Midget Mike. It's crunchy. It's like there's like 2 or 3 songs that like this follower on B-Roll's Dr. Green Thumb show, Megan.
Yeah.
She made these songs with using taking my voice from different posts and making it into a song. Yeah, dude, I can play right now. It's on my phone.
Play that shit. Play that shit.
I gotta find it right now.
Let's see who's in the chat right now. We got Midget Mike, DJ Paz, Mucho Blazo. Who else up in here? I saw Hood Hippies in here. What's up? Just a cockfest? No girls up in here? That's fucked up. DJ Paz, salute. Alright guys, remember too, we're gonna do a raffle. We got some more candy from Elisa. They just dropped off more flavors, so check it out. That's crunchy?
Come drink a beer, it's crunchy.
You gotta tell Midget Mike to make you a song. He's fucking AI producer right here. You know Midget Mike?
I know Midget Mike. He's made plenty of shirts,
pictures of you,
plenty of images. I have them on shirts. You can buy Midget Mike exclusive.
Oh shit.
On Sticker Mule.
Oh, he made all your shirts, all the shirt designs?
All the shirts on the Sticker Mule one, yeah, pretty much all his, except for, well, I think one was Geo Kid. He painted some mural for me, and we had that up there. But then, yeah, all the rest I think are his.
Damn, because Midget Mike every day he be sending me some funny ones.
I mean, dude, some people, I mean, they don't sell like a ton of them, but there's a few that, people that buy them, they're all stoked about them.
Yeah.
All like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one he did. That's like the most popular one, I think.
So what?
There's like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Bartz Barbeque shirt he did.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it's up there.
Midget Mike, that fool. Every time he
That's the
DMs
most
me new
popular
images, new songs, that fool drops a whole album every day. A whole fucking collection of designs every day. Every day he just DMs me. And then when he starts DMing me pictures of the people in the chat, that's just funny. I just don't be posting those up because Midget might be wild. We had him right here. He did a song because he was beefing it with hood hippies for a minute right here on the chat.
Looks like they're doing it right now.
Need better artist bars to really sell. Damn, see how they started? He's gonna drop another diss track, bro. Midget Mike made a diss track and we premiered it right here.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was for his birthday too, for Hood Hippie's birthday. They hate it when I play that song. Then he dropped the Browsy diss. The next week he dropped the Browsy diss. He like, give me 2 hours. And he dropped the 2 hours passed and he dropped the song and we played it right here. My fool be wildin'. He'd be like you, beefing it with everybody. This Midget Mike. Anybody could get it. As a native, I support Bart. He's red too. What the fuck?
Always red.
Oh shit. But you get red from the drinking or you get red from the sun? Or from the cooking?
Today I'd probably say it's the drinking.
You started early?
Oh yeah, I had like 3 of these before I came over here.
Oh shit. I thought, okay, he's gonna turn up right here. New crayon color, Bartz red, the stupid ass fool.
It's like I'm suntan, but I'm not. It'll go away. It's also like I'm smoking this vape, so I'm stoned. Stoned and had a few monkish IPAs.
I'm gonna get one right now. I'm already done with this one.
Yeah, that will make you next level.
Sheesh. I'm gonna see. The other one was good. The one that you gave me last time.
8.4%.
Damn.
But
be lit.
Foggy Window, that's the way to go. Monkish. They're like number 1, number 2 hazy guys in the.
And they're from
US.
From where?
They're based in Torrance. That's like where they're originally from. They have one in OC, I think in like Anaheim or something, and they're opening one by Dodger Stadium soon.
They're saying Bartz need to release a Hood Hippies shirt. I'm sure he can design you something great as well. Oh, AI versus human?
There you go.
Damn, we'll see. It design something Hood Hippie. Let's see who could do better, a robot or a human. 8.4, sheesh. Torta Smasher in the house, dog. You heard? Triple diamonds. Did we show you that last time? Have you ever smashed a torta?
You asked me?
Yeah.
Have I ever smashed a torta?
Yeah.
Back when I was in a fraternity in college.
What was it? Find a torta?
No, I mean it was just this one sorority called
Tortas.
No, it was called AO Pie, and they had all like the super fat chicks in that sorority. Like they're all something's wrong with them. Either something wrong with they're either fat. There's something wrong with their face. It was at Long Beach State. Hopefully none of them follow me no more. But anyways, yeah. So like,
What's called pie? PIE.
Alpha Omega Pi.
Okay. Why would they put pie in there?
Well, that was their. Well, no, some were really hot. Other sororities, just at Long Beach State, when I went there, they were all these like tortas times 2. Double torta. Oh yeah. I mean, like.
But they're smart. At least a smart torta.
Nah, they weren't that smart. they were. Anyways, so if you ever needed a hookup with a chick, you just went over that sorority and guaranteed you got one. So
yeah.
Oh yeah. So there were a few in that one that.
They were with it.
Well, I mean, desperate times call for desperate measures when you're in your early 20s. You don't have time to go to the Tri Delta sorority where all the chicks are hot. You just you go to the AO Pi one and you just find one.
You just walk by and just pick one, like, hey, come here, fatty.
Pretty much, they were. They weren't very picky.
They're saying double stacked torta. That's a tank. Damn. Fucking Bartz took down the tank in college? It's crazy. Damn. And you would think in college.
Well, I was pretty tanked up. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I was I was drinking very heavily, doing a lot of cocaine and like, you know, a lot of partying. So,
Little gas tank.
I used to have like we had like a whole fridge full of like Pabst Blue Ribbon at my like fraternity house that me and like 3 dudes lived at. Like
Pabst Ribbon?
Pabst Blue Ribbon, you know, like that was
the
like
$5 12-pack?
Yeah, so like we used to have a whole fridge full of that, and then we'd have like, we always had like this jungle juice we were making, these big ass trash cans, fucking serving to all the sorority chicks when they come down there. So we used to have these crazy parties where like, you like go in our backyard and it's just like everyone looked like dead bodies, like they're all fucking passed out.
Also like EDC?
Just no, it was like fucking alcohol EDC, but
Wait, EDC,
EDC without the ecstasy
and the Molly and the Coke.
Yeah,
Well, the Coke maybe, but
made Coke, but nothing, none of that other shit.
bro, they be showing because EDC look fun, and somebody else showed a different kind of view. Like, oh, let's see the real EDC, and the people thrown on the floor.
Yeah, that was like our parties.
Oh.
It was crazy. I had the best time ever when I was at.
Well,
Long
they
Beach
say
State.
Bartz rolls them. He can't flip them. What? I'm the only guy that didn't have fun in college. Damn, 10 flowers. We're trying to figure out why 10 flowers gets no bitches last episode. He was asking us, like, how can he get bitches? Because he said that he doesn't get bitches because he's 5'6".
I don't think that matters.
That's what we're saying.
There's a time, dude. The hottest chicks are like 5'2".
Yeah, that's what.
Like, who cares, bro? They're like 4 inches shorter than you. Even if they wear heels, they probably are your height. Maybe they're not gonna be taller than you.
That's what some girl said in there, like, bro, just go for someone shorter than you. What are you thinking?
Dude, seriously, like, they're like every Instagram hot chick on the internet's like 5'2", or 4'9", or 4'10". They're like midgets.
That's just good.
Yeah, can't go wrong.
It is a blonde, like a light beer, huh?
No, it's a double IPA.
But not dark. Like, it's not a dark.
Well, no, it's IPA. So, but it's hazy. So like, it tastes like more like fruit forward. You know, so it's like sweeter.
Yeah, sweet.
It's not like bitter like a lot of IPAs.
Yeah, most of the IPAs are bitter. I'm telling you, they feel like if I'm married.
Well, those are like the West Coast ones.
Yeah.
So like, there's the West Coast, and then they're hazy. But like the hazy, a lot of people don't do it even close to right, so they taste like shit. So there's only like a few places, even in LA, that are good. This is like the one of the best in the entire United States.
They're saying thanks, Barbeque, for the advice about the database that's 5'2". Problem solved. 10 flowers. There it is. Somebody asked me something to ask him. Who is? Ask him about DJ Moneybags during the show. What the fuck is that's what they asked me. I'm like, I don't know.
No, that's like, it's like back when I was in the fraternity. Okay, so when I went to Long Beach State, I already went to like El Camino before that. That's like you know before you go to college, like the first 2 years or whatever. Yeah. So I was like 20, almost 21 when I went to college, and like I wanted to join a fraternity, but like no one wanted to let me in because I was too old, basically, essentially, because they want some guys 18. They don't want some guys almost 21 because they can't mold you that well, you know. Yeah. So anyways, I joined the State of Chi fraternity, who like recently got like a bunch of members kicked out because of fucked up shit. So there was only like 4 or 5 guys in that fraternity. I got part of that fraternity like early on when there was only 5 or 6 of us. And then, like, with my help, I got, like, recruited, like 40 dudes into the fraternity. So we had, like, a real fraternity, had no house to, like, party at because we lost their house when they got disciplined or whatever.
Yeah.
So I rented a house out down, like, right by VIP Records where, like, Snoop Dogg and them used to live at down there on Lewis Street in, like, PCH. And it was, like, this house. I rented it out, had a big backyard. I said we're gonna use this fraternity house. Like 2 of my fraternity brothers moved in with me, so when I had this house, we were like, we went to the beach, grabbed a bunch of sand from like the Long Beach beach, drove it down to the place, put a full sand 2-court volleyball court in our backyard.
What?
It was like fucking Animal House, but in real life. And so like it was my place, but like, so I had most control of the whole fraternity because I was a treasurer and I owned the house, So like, I wanted to get parties going on, so I'm like, well, we need to get DJ equipment. We need some DJ, whatever. So I bought all this equipment, and everyone's like, oh, well, now you got a DJ, bro, because it's your house. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to DJ. And one of my fraternity bros started calling me DJ Ninja Moneybags for no reason, because my nickname was Moneybags in the fraternity because I only had a job. I was making like 6 figures while I was in college doing like an eBay business. So like I had plenty of money I was making. So they used to call me Moneybags. So one of my roommates started calling me DJ Ninja Moneybags, and like that was like this whole joke that I was like the DJ. But luckily for me, we lived in this like really heavily Crip area of Long Beach, and I became friends with all the gangsters that like drove around the neighborhood, because they're like, why are these white dudes in our neighborhood now? So like, as long as they didn't cause problems at my party, they came in and actually DJ'd for us at a lot of our parties. I had some of the neighborhood gangster Crips, DJing there, and then they were cool because they could hang out, and there was all these hot chicks there, and no one ever fucked with us there, because like there was like this one time, like my Honda, I had like a big stereo system in it. All this fucking shit got stolen, and those dudes found out it was like the Asian gang TRS or some shit like that was down the street that stole my stuff. Yeah. And they actually got it back for me and had it all dropped off in my front of my house. Like every piece of equipment that was stolen on my car was like dropped off, because like we were like friends with them, because we just like, hey man, just don't kill no one, and you can come here and party with a bunch of white girls from like Long Beach. So we had all these like Crips there partying, and like we're like, okay, this is cool. No one's gonna fuck with us now. Yeah. So we threw like all these crazy parties there for almost like a year and a half straight, until like literally we partied so much when the city was trying to shut us down too, but they couldn't figure out how to do it, that we partied so much the fucking roof started cracking and actually falling down. What? Like, yeah, because it was just an old ass house, and like we actually had like pieces of the drywall on the ceiling like fall down and hit like some pledges when we were having a meeting. Like a fucking piece of the ceiling fell down and hit one in the head. Oh yeah, there's all types of crazy shit. So if we finally moved out of there before like the city of Long Beach came after us, because we were running an illegal fraternity house, because they like investigated our house, like the city of Long Beach, like the school, because they thought we were running illegal fraternity house, which you were. But when they came down, we like hid all the shit that had the fraternity. It looked like just 3 dudes lived there and some party house. Yeah. And so, because I was way smarter than these guys, so like, yeah, we did. We carried it on for like a year and a half. Had this like illicit fraternity house.
And no drive-bys, no shooting, nothing happened.
Oh, no one messed with us. Once we let all those guys in DJing and having
Moneybags was DJing every night.
I didn't DJ. I DJed like 3 times. I had no desire to do that. But it's like this whole joke. It's like a whole joke, Like anyone that knows me from a long time ago.
Moneybags, DJ Moneybags.
It used to be just Moneybags. I like that nickname, but then it turned into this DJ Ninja Moneybags.
Why the ninja?
I don't know. That's what my homie Matt just thought it was a good idea. Too many Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies. I don't know.
Then they ended up making up a shirt with Teenage Mutant the turtle. No.
Oh yeah, that's why it's funny. To me, that's why it's funny.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? We good dog just got off work. Man, you want to smoke right now, or should we smoke in a bit?
I've been smoking the whole time, so whenever you want to go.
Let's smoke with the J. I rolled it all fucked up.
I should have got one of those Chiclets hash holes and brought that over here.
I haven't smoked Chiclets yet.
Oh man.
Bomb shit?
Oh, yeah. They'll fuck you up, that's for sure. I have them in my house too. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, because I was supposed to go get some weed today, but I got here fucking late. So I've been sleeping since like, I woke up at 8, had to go do some shit, got back like at 11, then just passed out, woke up like at 4, tired, bro, like damn, fucking burned out. I was saying like doing the podcast thing kind of hard, because some days you're just like, oh man, I'm burned the fuck out. So I had to drink a Red Bull when I came over here, and then I fucking woke up. But on Friday I was fucked up. I tried to do a stream and then that shit froze. I was drunk. Not drunk, but I was buzzed. I was like, man, I can't fix this shit. And then on Wednesday too, when I did the thing with Stavana, she left. I was like, I'm gonna stream for another hour, and then it froze too. And that day I was so drunk. I don't know when she left. That shit kicked in hard, bro. And I just started spinning in here. I was like, oh hell no, I'm out of this shit. And it just, luckily it froze. So I'm like, oh fuck, I'm just gonna turn this shit off. No days off, Tyler saying.
No days off. That's the story of my life.
And guys, don't forget, we're gonna do a raffle at the end of the stream.
This is my day off.
All right. Win some shit on Bart's day off. We got these candies to choose from. I didn't get the page. We got the candies. We're gonna be raffling out Michi Mix. And my fuck around and do these hats, the new hats that we got. So check it out. There's one you were laughing at, huh?
That made me laugh.
But yeah, we're gonna raffle that out. So join the raffle, guys. We'll be giving out some shit today.
So I think what people want me to talk about is that LA Try guy that wrote that.
Oh yeah, let's talk
me.
about. I was gonna marinate the beef first and then get into it, but let's get right to it. Serve that beef up. What happened? So this, I mean, what was it, this week or last week? Your show was all hectic, right? Well, your page is always hectic. The fool's fucking mad at you because you're barbecuing.
You know. Well, the thing is this, like, this shit happens to other people too. They just don't talk about it. They're all scared, like, or they have a wife and kids, and they're gonna be like, "No, you shouldn't do that. Like, you shouldn't be talking. Like every dude's balls are cut, like, off once he's married. You know.
Yeah. He don't own them no more.
No, she owns them, and and the children own them. Everyone owns it, but him. So so for me, it's like. I don't have anyone tell me it's bad until after I do it, Yeah. Like, oh, you shouldn't have done that. It's like, whatever, dude. It's already done. So, that dude came out. I knew exactly who he was. I saw him in line.
Who, the reviewer?
This LA Try guy. So, he's like, he has a pretty good, decent following. Like,
those are two black guys that did the video, right?
Yeah, well, the one that mainly talks is LA Try guy. The other one's his cousin who films, but now he's in the videos too. So anyways, I saw them in line, and most people would say, like, probably jump over and try to get him to the front, say, "Hey bro, I know you are."
Yeah.
Help you out. But I was trying to decide if I really want to serve him food or not, because he, like, prior to him coming there, he talked about Adam Perry Lang and how great his food was. That was Epstein's chef on the island. That's like the dude that I just totally despise. So, like, he was talking all these nice things about the food, and I know the food fucking sucks. I've had it like 5 times, before I went against him.
5 times to try it out? 5 times or 5 times? 'Cause it was
5 times I've gone and had his food. Like, before I, like, started talking shit about him, I ate his food a bunch of times, and it was like, his food's horrible. I don't know how these people are staying in line paying all this money, but it doesn't matter. He a long time ago, he started talking shit about me to my face, and, like, that was it. And that's when I started, like, posting up, like, he was Epstein's chef. That's how I got a bunch of followers back in the day, was all this stuff that was fact, but no one saw it during the pandemic because they were too busy about worrying about masks and all this other dumb shit to, like, see that, Adam Perry Lang was getting investigated because he was Epstein's chef on the island, So, like, I knew about this guy. And my thing was, like, I never really said nothing about it until he started trying to talk shit about me, like, keeping my prices low. He told me personally I'm fucking up the system. Like, you need to keep the prices higher. You can't show people what food costs. And he told me this shit. And, like, I'm like, fuck this guy. So that's when I started posting shit up about him. So when this LA Try guy posted up Adam Perry Lang, the story is, I reposted my stories and had a bunch of my followers go over there and say, "Hey, this Epstein chef tagged Bartz Barbecue in it." So there's all this, like, probably 100 comments went through his fucking thing. I'm sure he took note of that. Anyone does, and when they see all this shit. So when he came there, I was like, either he's here to fucking fuck me over personally because I talk shit to him, or, his homie Adam Perry Lang said, "Why don't you go over there and talk shit about this Bartz Barbecue?"
He's talked shit about you. The guy that was in line has talked shit about you before?
No, I talked shit on his post. On his post, I had my followers talk shit about Adam Perry Lang.
Okay.
So when I see him in line, I'm thinking either he's coming here to personally fuck me over because of this nonsense. I've done numerous times on numerous posts, and then I finally unfollowed the guy and blocked him because I didn't want to see his stupid post no more. And then he's in my line, and he's waiting in line like a normal person with his cousin, and I'm like, dude, this guy is like, he's here to do something to me. So I was just deciding the entire time why it took an hour for him to get to the front if I was even giving him food. I really was going to film him just walking away and not give him no food. Instead, I turned away LA Try guy because I think he's up to shenanigans. But then at the very last moment, I decided, hey, maybe he's here actually to review the food, and he's so oblivious in his own little mind that he doesn't even see his comments and his posts, and he's actually here just because someone's, he saw the $30 plate online or whatever I'm doing. So I said, fuck it, I'm gonna give him the food and see what happens. So I gave him the food, and he had I wish I would have videoed his food. It was the best of everything I possibly had.
Yeah.
Everything he had was the best. It was the best mac and cheese part of where I was scooping out of. Best everything. Give him the food, and then he goes over there for like 45 minutes on his car making a video. Him and his cousin. I could see them from where I'm at. And so no, when he came to buy the food, that was the other thing. Like he's like, I go, oh, I know you're LA Try guy, and he kind of was taken back for a second, like thinking like, and you're gonna make me pay, and you're gonna like make me stand in line, because you could tell like I know other people give him shit for free, but I didn't want to give him nothing. I want at least his money. So like if he gave me a negative review, at least I got $50. You know?
Yeah.
So I fucking charged him for the food, and then
how much was that plate? The whole thing, how much was it?
It was $50 for the whole plate. He got a $30 special, which is 2.5 pounds of meat and 2 large sides. So he got a pound of meat and 2 sides. He got the burger. He bought the brisket lasagna.
Yeah.
And then the only free thing I gave him was I just threw a slice of brisket on top of his burger because it wasn't an option, but a lot of people like the brisket on top of the burger. So I did that, and then I did not offer him a discount. He posted I did. What I told him was like, hey man, if you pay cash, the price is $50. You pay credit card, it's like $55 with the tax, because I give them a discount because I don't pay credit card fees and shit if they pay me cash. So I give them you pay no sales tax.
Yeah,
that's the discount, because the credit card fees are crazy on that shit. So it's like, so that's the only discount I offered him. Then he went off to eat his food. Fucking post a video really quickly because I didn't even know the video was posted. We were still doing the event. One of my homies hit me up. They're like, fuck LA Try guy. I'm like, no way. He wrote a bad review? Like, how's that possible? I go on there and I unblock him so I can see his post because I had him blocked. And I'm looking at it and I watch it and he basically is like, his cousin says my tri-tip, the pepper. Well, first the LA Try guy said that the tri-tip tastes gamey, which beef, there's no way it tastes gamey unless it's bad. And it wasn't bad. I just bought it.
Yeah.
And I ate it myself, and I can tell you it wasn't gamey. So
gamey the this.
So gamey is like deer's gamey, venison's gamey, like any type of thing that's like you eat that eats like a bunch of my tri-tip is grass fed, so it's really high end good quality tri-tip, but it doesn't taste gamey. I mean, I've never heard anyone say that. But first thing he says it's gamey, and then his cousin says that it's too much pepper and it tastes like ants on it, which is like, how do you know what ants taste like? Then they said the mac and cheese tasted like Play-Doh, and then they said the lasagna marinara sauce tastes like ketchup. So like the joke is the marinara sauce was a store-bought like high-quality marinara sauce. I paid a bunch of money for it because I didn't have time to make my own.
Yeah. So
I just bought what I knew was high quality. And it cost me a bunch of money. So you're telling me that this high-quality marinara sauce, a bunch of restaurants use it all through LA, it tastes like ketchup. Like, give me a break. So, like, that's not true. And like I said, the tri-tip was brand new. I just bought it. Comes from New Zealand. It's halal tri-tip. It's been blessed.
Yeah.
It's fucking been grass-fed. It's like it was
a king before.
Super nice quality meat. It looks like a whole different red when you look at it compared to like tri-tip you buy from the U.S.
Yeah,
most of it, and so it's like super nice quality. So that tasted gamey, and then I don't know how you know what fucking ants taste like because I didn't know it, but apparently if you eat too many ants, it can actually kill you. There's a neurotoxin they put out of their body, so his cousin better watch out how many ants he's been eating because like he might die one of these days.
Well, Templar said I've eaten ants, fool. Not gonna lie.
Huh?
Templar says I've eaten ants, fool. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully. You make it out alive.
Well, you eat a lot of them. Apparently, it's not good for you in the end.
All right, so they said that it was gamey.
Tastes like ants. The pepper, and the pepper tastes like ants. And then so they said that the brisket was good, and the beans were great. And
they said one guy said the cousin was saying more that he didn't like it than the other guy, right?
Well, that's the thing. Like see, here's the thing. Okay, so they said all this shit. I responded back immediately by reposting their video and like doing my own commentary about what they said, because like you know, those description words are not what you do to describe people's food.
Do they talk about other food like that on their page or no?
Okay, so there you go. Now you're jumping ahead of the gun, but I'll tell you what happened. When I was cooking briskets the other day, I had plenty of time where I sat there for 12 hours cooking only briskets by myself. So I was sitting there and I watched every freaking video he has online. Every review, every one. He has a lot. He has
so you watched them and then he showed up?
No, I watched them all. And to see if he said anything like what he said on mine.
Oh, okay.
And the answer is no. Like, even got cold mac and cheese, and at one restaurant, he's like, oh, it tastes really good flavor, but it got kind of cold and shows it's like clumpy. You know, like that's what happened with my mac and cheese. It sat on his car too long, and if you didn't eat it in the first probably like 5 or 7 minutes outside where it's cold outside, like it fucking hardens up, and that probably made it taste like. Play-Doh is a horrible description for it, but maybe it tasted something like that, I guess. But my thing is that it was because he didn't eat it right away. He was there to, I think, purposely say shit about my food, but he couldn't say shit about everything because once he ate the brisket and the barbecue beans, he's like, fuck. Because they probably were like, the whole time, him and his cousin were probably like, man, what can we say about this food? It's so fucking good. Yeah. Like saying that to each other and then trying to figure out what to say about my food to make it sound bad, but like not all the way because they realize, well, fuck, this guy actually makes really good food. Like, we can't talk shit about it because people will know that we're lying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I see what they were doing on the side of the road. They were trying to figure out how to say my food was bad without, like, getting a super flack. But the truth is, thanks to everyone that follows me and everyone that follows the chicken lady, they talk shit about her food after mine because he actually made a second video 2 days later trying to clarify what he said about my food and this other girl that he posted about her chicken. So that was the first time I've never seen a foodie guy like make a retraction video almost to say, oh, well, this is what I said. So like, because so many of my followers probably bombarded him with DMs saying like, fuck you, Bartz is great, this and that. And if you look on YouTube, there's all this support I have from people that like bought food off me years ago saying like how great my food is. I don't know, you must not know what you're talking about, this and that. So you made a whole nother video saying like, oh, I said 3 things were great, just 3 just were not hits with me, you know. And it was just so funny to see this whole thing go down.
Well, he did say, because when I saw the video, he did say good review. Because I was like, let me see if they're gonna hate. Because I didn't even read what you wrote. I just was watching the video, like, oh, maybe he's posting the reviewer. So I went clear-minded into it, and then it was I would say maybe 65% positive and 35% negative. Because they were saying yum, and then the other guy would kind of throw.
But the negative stuff was so bad. It was like, who compares your food to Play-Doh?
Well, yeah, I should have said that.
No, like, it's not even a description. Like, you say, oh, you know, it's like solidified, or it's like, you know, it's coagulated, because that's what it technically is. Once the cheese does not,
they could do better.
Well, no, but they say that shit on other videos. That's the thing. Like, he gives other people like. Well, here's the thing. Another thing. This is the truth. I think besides Adam Perry Lang, I'm the only other white guy he's ever done a review for. I think majority are all black. There's a few like Mexican spots, Peruvian restaurant.
Oh, so it's not just only barbecue with him.
No, he does all types of reviews.
Okay, yeah.
But majority of them are all black-owned businesses or whatever servers serving him food. They're a black person, and like the 400 people I blocked. They're talking shit to me directly.
We're all 400?
We're all in last week, 400 people, and they're all black people. Or all the ones I can see a photo of. Like he has like this huge following. That's like his following, I guess.
Yeah.
And they all are like some are troll accounts, you can tell, but they still have some black person's face on it, you know, as a profile picture. It's crazy. But like, yeah, all these guys, I blocked 440 people, I think, in the last like 6 or 7 days since that review thing went down.
They paid the LA guy to go review your food. Honestly, when I saw it, it could have been worse. They could have been really hating on it, like really hate. They said,
but that's the thing. That's the thing is you can really hate on it when the food sucks, or it's not that. It's like mid. It's not good. But they probably ate that, and him and his cousin are probably like, damn, dude, this is like the best food we ever had.
Yeah.
Like, this is like the best barbecue guy ever.
They came
and then they probably are like, we can't talk shit about everything. We only can talk shit about something.
Yeah.
They're trying to fuck with this guy. That's what they did.
So they're gonna just write you don't know shit about brisket. Then if you said that shit was trash, right?
Well, they didn't say anything about brisket. They said the brisket was bomb. His cousin said it was like.
Well, they hated on it.
I should only serve this, that and the beans. Like those are the two things. And then there was like, and they said I think they said the chili baked potato was okay, and that was like the other thing that everyone loves.
Because on the Mac. The first guy gave it a good review. No, the Mac.
No,
the second guy said the other shit.
No, he said it. He said it's not good, but the flavor's all right. And then his cousins was like, oh, it tastes like Play-Doh.
Play-Doh's crazy.
Like who eats Play-Doh?
As a kid, maybe tried it once, but I don't remember the flavor.
Exactly.
Probably saying that she don't eat meat, but she likes Bart's beef. I was like, probably said she don't eat it. She just all right. Jeffro. Right, so then what happened? That those who's DM me after like, hey bro, did you start beefing them more? The DM you and that guy?
Who?
LA try?
No, I blocked him.
Oh, okay, so you don't even know what he's saying then.
Well, no, like after he went, no, now I just make fun of him.
Yeah.
Like we have that my buddy Jerry, and then with the It's Crunchy song by Megan, they have like this music video now where they have him lip singing the fucking song.
What?
Yeah, dude. That's look, if I was this guy and I was trying to become an actor, because that's what this guy's trying to do,
yeah,
with his fucking bullshit like food thing, it's like dude, we right here, dude.
They should use this review instead.
So the whole thing's all linked up with the song now.
The food looks good too. What the fuck?
I know. But that's the thing. If you're this guy, like, dude.
The way he was eating it, bro.
Yeah.
Pause. But the whole, on my Instagram, no cap, dude. I always have my silence on, so every story I watch, I never play with music.
Yeah.
I just in my head I pretend what they're saying. I don't know why. I never have.
Well, that one's I should have had a little speaker volume next to it saying to listen to it, because once you listen to the song with that,
yeah,
it adds a whole different realm.
Yeah, cause I did click when you posted that one. I did click on it. I don't know why. I guess I saw it a few times and I heard the review. That's the only time but I never hear no voices on my story but that song.
Yeah, I pretty much try to mute it too, but yeah, that's dude.
And that was a bunch of followers then, or
who, that guy?
Yeah.
I mean, I got like 1,000 followers because of his negative review.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
I guess it worked. My followers are like the stock market, bro.
Yeah.
Like all you do is you see the sharp increase and a bunch fall off because once they see some of my posts, they're like, "Fuck this guy. He's not like, I don't know. He's like the." I don't know.
Controversial.
50 Cent / Trump of the barbecue world, I don't know how else to put it, Joe Rogan, throw it all together, because no one else in the barbecue business talks shit like I do. They're all, it's all a different thing. So to me,
it's a new marketing scheme for barbecuers.
No, I mean, I learned from E-Zone, like.
Start beefing with other.
I had bad influences, for the last 5 years of
well, if it works,
it works out. Hey, the people show up.
Well, if it comes with food, it's kind of different because every food has 50-50 reviews.
Bart's face is burning. Thanks, Jeffro.
He's burning mad. He's angry right now, dog. Red man, Bartz, aka Red man, always bugging. I love though.
It is pretty red compared to you.
I get red too, but not like you.
Yeah.
Cause I be getting red too, dog. But see, I'm kind of red.
Good thing,
but damn, you got a super red now. What the fuck?
Look at that.
That's why I put on the lights bright. I'm like, all right, Bart seems kind of dark.
That's
dog.
the whole head.
No, I thought I got red, but damn. All right, cool. Feed him in. I look more pale.
Well, you know what? It's after.
You want another one?
Oh, I might as well.
Yeah, okay. Hey, Bart, you speak Spanish?
No.
At all?
I took 4 years of Spanish in high school, AP Spanish, college level. Got A's in all my Spanish classes, which means I should have like very good conversation Spanish, but I can't speak Spanish at all.
But you grew up in the hood.
No, I'm really good at memorizing shit, but I just don't don't
But
retain.
you grew up with a lot of Latinos, or what did you mostly grow up with?
No, a bunch of white people. I lived in Hermosa Beach. Like,
Oh shit! But that's
like-
Long Beach, so how did you fucking?
yeah, no, huh?
How did it's
well,
beach.
Long Beach is the only college like close to like South Bay, like Hermosa Beach, Redondo Beach.
Yeah.
The only,
Oh, that's true.
the only Cal State like schools, Long Beach. Long Beach is dope. I had a great time there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
But
fuck
it was
yeah.
different for you going from like all white neighborhood into a. Was it mixed in there? Or what?
No, it was a bunch of white people at
Yeah,
Long
the
Beach.
Long Beach one too?
Back when I was doing it, I mean, I did it in like 2000. Like I graduated in 95. No, before that, like 1998, I guess, because I was graduating in 1995. I'm like, I'll be 48 this year.
But Long Beach was white. A lot of white people back in the day too, right?
There,
Well,
the South Bay was all white people.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
when I
Well,
used to-
Redondo Beach and all
when
that?
I used to live there as a kid, like, you know, there was maybe like, you know, when I went to like Redondo High School, like, you know, I mean, there was maybe a few like, you know, Mexican guys there and like a few black guys and a lot of Asian guys.
Countable amount.
A lot of Asian people because, you know, they were in the area because they were like from Torrance or, you know, around there. But
Yeah.
but mostly white people. I mean, that was it. Not now. I mean, my nephew goes to like, you know, high school now, and
What do you say? It's all mixed up?
Oh, it's very mixed up. Way more mixed up than it was when I was there. Back when I was there, because no one really, mostly just white people lived
So
in
no
like
Latinos at all?
Well,
Well,
like not many. Like
well,
it
you
was.
could count them. Like, oh, there's fucking Jose.
There was very. I mean, I had a very wide variety of friends when I was going to school. Like kind of the United Nation of friends. I had like, you know, maybe one or two from each category of
Yeah.
like what you consider different like races. You know, all types of friends I had.
Yeah.
But like at school in general, no. Most of it was.
But why in the street did you? What did you do? That you?
Most are white people, and that's just who lived back in South Bay. Because mostly it was like surfers, and it was when you could buy cheap houses, like relatively. I mean, you used to be able to buy a house in like the South Bay for like $300,000-$400,000. Now they're all like $2-3 million.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like it was before everything got all fucked up over there, with all the prices going real high and stuff like that. You know, it used to be like. I had the best time living in the South Bay, like in the Hermosa Beach. I mean, I lived in all the cities. I lived in
I feel like that's not LA hot. Like
no, that's the thing. But see, most people in
it's a
LA,
different world?
they don't even want to come. Back then, no one even wanted to come down there.
No.
That was like the whole thing. It was like, oh, it's Hermosa Beach. It's like a quiet beach, little community. Nothing goes on there. But little they know that it was like party central when I used to live there. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I mean, like that was when like the heyday of partying used to be back in Hermosa Beach. Back when I was like in college and shit like that. It was like. All types of I mean, it was like every bar was just like drunk chicks, drunk dudes everywhere, just like partying like spring break every weekend.
Yeah.
And that was before it got expensive. See, once it got expensive, then all the rich people moved in there. Then they are like, no, we can't have like this party scene. We're paying like $5 million for a house down here, so like all that shit was clamped down on. So I lived through the best time and like that I could have during like the
in that
era of like partying in Hermosa. Yeah, because I used to live down there right by the beach. I had like
oh shit.
I had a place like one block from. You can see the ocean from my place.
What?
I used to pay $800.
That was by yourself, not with your parents. That was by yourself.
By myself, $800. I used to pay for like a 1-bedroom apartment on Second.
Doing it.
No, but it was the good times. It was before everything got like jacked up. It was like probably like 16 years ago. I had a place for $800.
If you could have that spot right now again, that should be hard. $800.
Well, no, it's now like a $5 million house that like.
Oh, they tore it down?
Oh yeah, they tore my place down. It was my house was like, it was such a good deal that if anything went wrong, you didn't even call the landlord to worry about fixing it.
Did you stay there yourself?
You just would fix it yourself because you didn't want him to like throw you out. Because there was no rent control and shit like back then, so if you pissed him off, he could just.
What was it, 1 bedroom or a studio?
It was a 1 bedroom. It was nice. Like it was like 700 square feet. I had the bottom floor all to myself. I had one neighbor next to me. Well, dude, like the guy who used to live there was a real partier because I used to have these chicks that would roll by, like random chicks.
Bartz with bitches? Bartz had bitches?
Thought the other dude used to live there. So me and my homies would be partying there, and all of a sudden, random girls just knock on the door. Think we're like the old guy who used to live there, and we just invite him in and start partying. Yeah, I swear to God, it was crazy. It was good times.
It was like a swap that knocked you out.
It was just like the
party house still there.
Whoever was there before me partied, well, probably as hard or as hard as I did when I lived there. because I party
So
hard.
random bitches would just show up to the crib.
Random bitches would show up. I'd be sleeping in my bed, no joke, and there'd be like knocks on my window, and I open it up, and there's some chick out there, and she's like looking for the other dude that lived there, and I'm like, oh, you don't live here no more. You want to come in? And I'd have once in a while they'd come right in. Not kidding you.
What?
Swear to God. It was the pimpest place I ever lived at. Like
and with the beach a block away.
Because when I lived there, it was like any chick, you just told them like, oh yeah, my apartment's right there, and we just have all these parties, and then the guys above me, they were a bunch of single dudes too, and they were partying like non-stop. like the only dude who didn't party was the guy next to me.
Yeah.
Like he was really kind of quiet compared to like the rest of the whole three of us, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a lot. I mean, it was a lot of partying going on.
That's dope. That you moved in there and there was already a party house and you had party neighbors. So like, and at that age and at that area,
and I had random chicks just didn't care.
And this is no MySpace, no social network?
I think his name was Brian. Like the Brian guy that lived there before me.
You turned into Brian now? Like, yeah, it's me, Brian, what's up?
Well, they knew I wasn't Brian, but they didn't care. they just knew there was. They just knew they wanted a party.
So bitches don't give a fuck. They want to party.
Then. Not then.
Damn, beach bitches do not care. They just want to party. Brian here? Oh, he ain't? Who are you? Let's party. Fuck it. Bartz jumps out of the bed. And
why is Bartz wearing flip-flops?
You're not even wearing flip-flops.
I'm not wearing flip-flops. I'm wearing Hokas.
What all these things say?
They're like brand new.
Let's see. Why is Bartz wearing flip-flops? Bartz new frog from 21.
I don't know.
Let's see. Bartz was a cholo in '89.
Bartz has the.
There was no cholos back then?
Hey, Jeffro, I did have the best Chicago beef sandwich. Yeah, me and Jeffro went to get.
Why was it the best Chicago beef?
I don't know. It was the one he took me to. It was really good.
In Chicago or here?
I was in Chicago for a layover. He picked me up at the airport, drove me down to
a random follower.
No, this is Jeffro. He's homies with Be Real. Like,
but
I know him from the Be Real connection, and we talk online. But that's the first time we met face to face. I'm like, yeah, dude, I'll be in Chicago for this layover for like 2 or 3 hours.
Let's go.
He's like, I'll scoop you up at the airport. He like scooped me up, drove me down to this Chicago beef sandwich place. We ate a sandwich, and then he drove me right back to the airport, and I got back on my plane.
And it was bomb as fuck?
It was great. I mean, it was meat with a bunch of like fucking liquid on it, au jus and a roll. It was good. I just thought the whole thing was funny that in my mind I was like, there's so much stuff can happen where I don't make my airplane because we're going out of the airport,
Yeah.
But I was like, all right, let's just see what happens. So
how long was the layover?
Like a couple hours the most, like 2-3 hours.
But if you're in Chicago, they say it has really good food, right?
Well, yeah, but he was right there. Like when I got out of the airport, he rolled up right afterwards. So like we had all the time. Like it was like I was waiting around for him to show up. He picked me right up, went straight to the spot. There's a lot of construction on the road. I was getting a little nervous, that we might not make it back, and then like
that's the word. You just seen all that shit.
Well, no, I just seen it. I'm like, there's all this shit going on the side of the road, and it's like, fuck, dude, this could totally slow down the whole process. But
did you eat there then? You ate it there?
Yeah, we ate there, and then smoked a joint because we had time, and then
Chicago weed.
Yeah, he has the best Chicago weed.
Yeah, it was good.
Of course.
All right. Because they're not legal yet over there, right?
Be Real gets it off him when he meets up with Jeffro when he's there.
Is it legal in Chicago yet or no?
I don't know. If you scroll down, it probably posts a comment, I'm sure.
Let's see. They're saying Canada, America, and Mexico. Mero. Ya tu sabes, I forgot about the legendary Toy King. What? Bartz was John Belushi in Animal House.
Oh yeah, I used to be called the Toy King.
The Toy King? What the fuck? Hold up.
That was like my first business I had when I was like 18.
Selling toys?
So like when they released the Star Wars movies again.
Yeah.
So they had all the toys they released. Like 1995 is when they did it. Okay, so like that was when I was graduating high school.
When Tupac died?
Yeah. Tupac died in 1995
or 96. One of those, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I remember the 90s. I only remember the 90s because of Tupac, 95.
Well, in 95, they released the Star Wars movies again, and they came out with all the toys.
Yeah.
Well, in the toys, there was only like the Princess Leia was like 1 per case, and then there was a couple other toys that were only like 1 per case or whatever. So all these guys, I used to be into comic books. I wanted to be an artist. Like that was my original thing, was planning on being a comic artist, most of my life up till I was like 18. That's what I thought I was going to do.
So you're drawing?
I used to draw a bunch of shit. I have like a whole portfolio of shit I drew. Swear to God. No joke.
You're going to start drawing them in the barbecue boxes now.
Like so anyways, like I was into Star Wars and all that other shit. So when they like I wanted the stupid toys for myself. And then I went to one of these toy shows and they were like charging $50.
So you're E-Zone before E-Zone? Collecting the toys?
I was E-Zone way before E-Zone. Dude,
E-Zone, you heard that?
I had my own E-Zone phase. I was
real toy flipper.
Oh no, this is back before there was internet. You know, there was no.
How were you flipping it then? What the fuck?
You go to conventions. You had to go to like it used to be like they had these toy conventions. They still have them now, but there used to be a whole bunch like like that Frankensons is the only one that's like all the time still that's around.
Yeah.
But there used to be these other ones you go to. So like I would go to the toy shows to buy to buy one of the stupid toys, and they wanted like $50 for the stupid $5 toy, and I'm like, fuck that. I'm not paying $50 for some stupid toy. Like it got me mad. So I'm like, I'm just gonna figure out how to get these toys. So I started lining up in the morning at fucking Toys R Us when it opened. So I could go in there when it opened, and it's like whatever they put on the shelf, it has to be there then. So I figured out that's what all these guys did was line up in front of Toys R Us's and Target
before Jordan
every day, and then just like literally be running to like the Star Wars section or whatever toy it was. It used to be like the Todd McFarlane Spawn toys were big for a while. Certain ones, there's all these certain ones you had to get one of the case. It was one in there like that. And anyways, I used to be really good at it because I was a lot younger than these fucking fat fucks. I was 18. They were like 40-something years old. They couldn't run very quick. I could fucking get there real quick and grab.
So you'll literally be running.
I'd be running to the toy store and then grab as many as I could. But then you had to figure out I'm like, I started trying to figure out when they put the toys up there. Like, do they do it in the morning or do they do it late at night? But people aren't there. And I started figuring out a lot of the toy stores did it late at night before the fucking next morning. So I usually then start going around late at night to all these toy stores. So I started stockpiling all the one-on-ones, a whole bunch of them, to the point where I was like, dude, I need to start selling these things at the shows. So I started going to all these toy shows and fucking, like, one guy would come there with like 3 of one figure, like, oh, I got 3 Princess Leia's. Well, Bartz had like 30 Princess Leia's, 40 Princess Leia's, 50 sometimes. How much
were they going? $50?
And they were going $50, and I make them at like $30, just like I do the trays. See, I haven't changed my philosophy on how I sell shit.
$50 for the bar?
I would sell it for like $30, but I had like 30 of them. Well, everyone would know that I had these for $30, so they'd all be fucking flooding my line. I started getting death threats from some of the other sellers when I started trying to sell this shit. So
you always been under seller Bartz?
No, it's just the way it's the way you get business. If you have enough of it, you sell at the lowest price possible.
Because you're more distributioner. Like I got a wholesale for everybody.
But this is before like any of this stuff was like online. It was all like
you hear that, E-Zone? Buy a lot of them. Be like Bartz, flip for little.
Well,
buy a lot, flip for little, no?
So the thing is, back in the day, there was this time where, this is like, I was making really good money doing the toy business, like really good money. I had at the one point, I had all these employees at different stores, like the workers there were on my payroll. So I used to pay them a spiff for everyone that they were stocking, and they could grab them for me and just put them like, they used to put them like underneath the racks, like the bottom rack, you can lift it up and there's like a space underneath there. They used to store them down there for me. So they tell me at like around 5 p.m. all the Princess Leia's will be underneath this spot. So I used to kick them back money when I'd see them at the store by them by them hiding all these toys. So at one point I had like probably a good area of South Bay and parts of Long Beach where I had every Toys R Us, every Target, every place. Just like they would put 1 or 2 out on the shelf at nighttime, just so the guys waiting outside would think that they actually stocked the shelf.
Like a tease.
But that was it. And then like all the rest, I come there at like a certain time and I pick them up or I meet up the guy. So eventually Toys R Us and Targets found out that I was doing this, and 2 of my other homies, we had like almost the whole area like massed, like every place we had every spot hooked up. So we had all the toys. And so then they figured this out that we were doing this. So they started locking up all those toys in cages at night. Not kidding you. They used to lock up all like the Star Wars toys in cages at nighttime because they knew that someone was working on the inside to get like all these figures, because someone figured it out at some point, I guess, after I did it for months, you know. And I used to go I used to go to the convention. I'm telling you, I used to roll in all these fucking every one of one figure, and that's all I had. I had no other figures, just the one of ones,
just the good ones,
just the good ones, and hundreds of them sometimes. I mean, I remember I was selling that shit for like $20 when everyone's trying to sell it for $60 or $70, and like
But those people wouldn't try to, the food that were selling for $50 wouldn't come to you to buy them first from you to resell them for $60.
No, because they didn't. They were just trying to make the money off. They couldn't figure it out.
Well, they should have bought it from you for $20.
No, but there was no one to sell it to, because I was still selling for $20. Like I would just come in next week with more. Like I just
okay.
Like every week I just came in more.
See, they were
like
there
was no ending to it. They couldn't buy me out. They had not enough money.
Well, if that Friday you came, like, okay, I gotta battle some food that got some for $20 and I'm selling them for $60. Let me tell this fool I'll give you $30 and don't sell to nobody else. And let me buy the whole stock off you and you leave. Get out of here.
But they wouldn't do that. They didn't have
that would have been smart.
They didn't have the money to do that.
Well, yeah.
It's not like the drug game, you know. They didn't have thousands of dollars. They were buying that shit with credit cards, hoping they could pay off their credit card.
Okay.
You know? That's how I ran the whole thing. That was the best part about the business. Oh, and then the best part was if you couldn't sell this shit, you just returned it back to the store. So anything you bought, like I remember, like back in the day, like Toys R Us, they didn't even ask for receipts. So any toy that they sold, they would give you Jeffrey dollars for whatever it's worth. So whatever it's on the shelf for. So like there was all the time where I had reject toys that we thought were gonna be hot that weren't.
Yeah.
And I never had the receipts, so I just go to Toys R Us and they give me Jeffrey dollars. So I'm like the only dude going out partying that would have like a wad of Jeffrey dollars in his wallet, like thousands of dollars and like Toys R Us credit, and with all my regular money. Because then I just use that shit to buy more like the next toy. Damn. Yeah, I was like E-Zone before E-Zone was what he's doing.
You're a crazier E-Zone. But that was a crazy one.
Oh no, back then it was, dude. I stopped doing it because I almost got killed over it. I got stabbed at
the lightsaber
at a Walmart. No, with a fucking knife.
What?
Yeah, back like right before I stopped doing it, I was at Walmart with one of my homies, and we got like the last whatever Star Wars figure it was. I can't remember. And like some dude wanted it for his kid or something, and he started like getting all crazy, and then he ended up pulling a knife out and he stabbed my homie and he fucking sliced my stomach, and then security came in and grabbed him and threw him down. But like my other homie, like he was fine. He stopped doing the toy business pretty much after that. I did too. Like I mean, I kind of got rid of most of my stuff over the next few months after that, and I have one closet full of toys at my parents' house. Of like a lot of my one-of-ones, you know.
They also sell right now like crazy, no?
eBay really fucked it up, to tell you the truth. I mean, because it was like before you had to go to one of these conventions to buy the toy. Yeah. But now it's like you can go on eBay and find whatever you want, or whatever, you know, other sites out there. So once eBay came around, that was kind of like right before I stopped doing. That was like right before I stopped doing it.
You got stabbed for some toys. It's crazy.
I got stabbed on toys.
Well, we sliced
on my stomach.
Trying to give you a happy face? Like with your nipple on the eyes?
It was just sliced. The guy was nuts. It was over like a Princess Leia figure.
But what was he, a gangster or no?
No, just some, I don't know, maybe old school gangster. He looked like some dude that had kids and he just fucking lost his mind because he needed that toy. And he knew we had it. And he thought it belonged to him. And we grabbed it way before he did. And it was like, and I was like, you know, probably 20 at that time or something. So, and my other homie was like 22, 23, but you know, he was a black dude, and then like, I think it was like, he didn't like the fact the black guy it was some white guy had the toy, and then he pulled a knife out and fucking stabbed him and tried to slice me when I was trying to stop him. And then after I got stabbed, and the security was like really close, they fucking grabbed the dude and he went to fucking jail, that's for sure. I mean, it was before people were suing people and shit like that. So we just kind of rolled on out, and that was the end of it, you know. We left the toy behind. but yeah. But
bloodshed at Toys R Us. At Walmart.
No, this is at Walmart. It was because there wasn't a whole lot of Walmarts in South Bay. You had to go outside that South Bay to Walmart. So we were like outside, like trying to like figure out how we could get toys at this place, you know?
Yeah.
Because we had so many people under our tutelage on how to let us.
Saying gravy came out when they sliced you. It's crazy.
Gravy.
There's someone up here. Look at this fool. What he said? He said, "Jeffrey Dahmer dollars." They're giving Jeffrey Dahmer dollars.
Jeffrey Dahmer dollars.
This was an idiot. A lot of dudes getting those. It's converted for sure. 90s toy wars. That's why they closed down Toys R Us. Remember when they had the Tickle Me Elmo? And people were fighting over the Tickle Me Elmo?
Yeah.
I remember seeing that shit.
But see, that's different. See, the thing is this. See, like, the Star Wars toy thing, there was viral thing, like the Labubu thing's like viral.
Why do you always laugh when I post that Labubu?
Oh, I just the whole Labubu thing makes me laugh because it like, you know, the guys all trying to get it at such amateur hour. Like I mean, like there's guys out there that have, like, you know, they're wholesaling out the Labubus because they got the Connect.
Yeah.
They're like me back in the toy days.
Yeah.
Like, those are the guys that are doing it right. All these other guys are trying to just mass grab these. I mean, I guess they were trying to mass grab the Star Wars toys back then too, but it was only certain select people. It was like all the, you know, the nerdy, dorky, fucking Star Wars fans, like myself, that were like all into the thing. Like, the average person didn't care, but those guys all wanted those toys, and so like
getting stabbed over Labubu would be crazy.
Yeah,
imagine Ezone
get stabbed over Labubu. Damn,
give me your last Labubu, fool.
That'd be a funny little video. There it is.
This shit flips.
They're making that one guy that makes all the grills for the celebrities. He's making a Labubu iced out grill on one of the toys. Like that Johnny Chain guy.
Johnny.
Was he Johnny?
Johnny Bling? No,
Johnny. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
He made my grill once.
Okay, a little Asian dude, right?
Yeah, Johnny.
Yeah,
Johnny Dang.
Yeah, he's making a iced out grill for a Labubu like toy. Yeah.
That's just out of control. The Labubu. How long do you think it's gonna last? Another year?
I don't know. It depends how fast these broke people get broke again. You know.
Well, the Labubu's going out of. It already hit its peak, right? I'm guessing, like those cups. What's it called? Where you put your water?
They have a Labubu cup.
No, the Stanley cups. Or what was it? That was all hot last year.
Oh yeah.
You don't hear about that shit no more.
You don't hear about any of this shit. Johnny Dang. There you go.
Johnny Dang.
Ninja Mike's. In the clutch.
Labubu, like $22, going for $60 to $100 now. Damn, no wonder Ezone's cashing out.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing with the Star Wars toys. When I was doing, they were $5, and I was selling that shit between $60 to. Dude, there was ones that were like, I was selling as much as $100, and I bought it for $5. And like, it was because, like, well, like this. That's the thing. Like, there was a bunch I sold that, had I known, like, that they were that as limited as I thought they were back then. Yeah. Like, I had all, like, the different, like, on these, like Boba Fett had, like, 20 different, like, printings on stuff on his arm and shit. Like, his hand had a circle, half circle, whatever. But there were certain ones that, like, I was selling for, like, $100 back then, because I knew it was, like, a, you know, limited edition, you know, mishap. But I had tons of them, you know, because I bought some of these fucking toys. I had tons of these toys.
So
now some of these toys I don't have no more, because I sold them all. They're going for like $3,000.
The fucked up ones?
Yeah, some of these fucked up ones. Yeah, 2,500, 3,000, because they were super limited, or so many people opened those things up that now they are limited, you know? Yeah. So, I mean, there's a few limited ones I have, but like all the ones I sold back then, I was thinking like, damn, dude, if I would just held on to a few of those, like I could have retired.
You would have been on Pawn Stars right now.
Could have retired off toys.
I've been seeing it on Pawn Stars when they show up with all the collections. And I'm like, that's worth, but it's something not worth shit. And I'm like, damn, they kept it, because I had a Pee Wee Herman that I kept for a long time. You know, remember the Pee Wee Herman that you pulled the back and he would talk? I kept that motherfucker for like 20 years. Motherfucker worth $80 only, and it never went up. So I'm like, nah, I'm out of this. But
is that what it cost brand new?
$80 still, 85, 100 maybe. I got it for free, but
yeah,
I didn't end up selling it. I forgot what I did with it.
Well, the toy collectible business is a very up and down business on what's hot and what's not. I mean,
Star Wars is always in.
Star Wars is always in. Transformers.
But Star Wars is the main one, you think? Probably Star Wars is.
I think Star Wars, Star Trek, Transformers,
Disney, of course.
Well, aside from Disney, I would say like probably Voltron or some shit like that from way back then. There's like a huge collectible market on stuff like that. But the Disney stuff is all collectibles because like.
That's always.
You know, we make this popcorn bucket for one time, and like everyone wants the popcorn bucket or whatever, you know, or whatever they make. Yeah, Disney's very collectible, but I was never into the whole Disney thing.
We were in Miami one time in the homie, And we went to an abandoned house, right? It was like a mansion. Went to the abandoned house and we're looking through the shit. And he finds a Star Wars fucking toy. It's still new. Motherfucker just takes it. But I don't know if he sold it or not, but it was a brand new Star Wars toy. And I'm like, damn, it looks retro. And then I guess they must have had it in the house and it was abandoned and they left that behind.
That's crazy. That's weird. That's a weird thing we left behind.
Yeah, Star Wars and it was a dream catcher and like a cow rug. And then he kept all of them, but I was like, damn, he got a Star. I'm like, damn, lucky bastard is gonna flip it.
Yeah, I used to back in the day. I finally bought like some back when I was doing all the toy stuff. I bought like some first edition like Star Wars toys in the package and shit.
Yeah,
I got like a really good deal because someone was under financial distress. I knew they needed to sell them, but I had those for a long time. I wish I would have kept them, but I did sell them for a good profit. But but nowadays, knowing what they're worth now, I would definitely should have held on to that shit a little bit longer.
$3,000 for a toy? That's $5, $10.
Oh, those toys. Well, no, the original Star Wars toys were like probably like $1.99. $1.99. 1976 Star Wars toys were $1.99. But no, there's certain ones that are worth thousands and thousands of dollars, like from the original series. And yeah, I had some of those, but you always sell them.
Yeah. Well, toys always gonna flip. Well, if fucking Elon is flipping the boo-boos right now.
Yeah, but
it's crazy. I see a bunch of people flipping the boo-boo. I see E-Zone. I see some other like, we just got the boo-boo in stock, and it's a pallet of boxes.
Everyone I see fucking with the Labubu's, it just reminds me of E-Zone. Like, no, I mean, like he's gonna be a Labubu for Halloween. I guarantee it.
No,
he's got
for Halloween. He dresses up to go to Disney, so
he's gonna be a Labubu.
That's what they asked right here. What do you think, Bartz, of? Somebody asked for, what do you think of Disney adults? What the fuck is a Disney adult? Hey, Bartz, what do you think about Disney adults?
Adults that go to Disneyland? That's what I'm assuming they were saying.
Well, adults have always been. Who the fuck ain't gonna pay for the ticket? The motherfucking kid?
Well, no, they're saying that. I think they're talking about the ones that don't have kids, but they're just adults that like to go to Disneyland. Look, I'm not going to comment on that because I know a bunch of people that do that, but you know.
I think it's weird, bro.
I'll put it this way.
Well,
I went to Disneyland one time since I've been 18, and that was like a year ago with E-Zone.
Fuck, one time since you were 18?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I went one time. I went with E-Zone. Last time I went to like a college.
But that long, bro? What the fuck?
I don't want to go there. It's
so you go to Universal Studios instead, or none of that shit?
I just. I don't really want to go to Disneyland because it's just like it's not my thing. It was fun to go that one time with E-Zone and the rest of, everyone else that met up with us. It was a good time, but like I'd do it probably again like that. But I just don't. But they're talking about the Disney people that go there like every day. Like I know people that go to Disneyland every fucking.
I know. I follow some girl that goes
2-3 times a week, and it's like we're just going there for lunch to hang out, and it's like. Okay, well, unless you live right next to it, dude, there's like,
and they have the pass, right? And they have the
they all have the pass, but it's like, yeah, there's a lot of people who go to Disneyland a whole bunch, but I'm not.
So they're saying, what do you think?
It's Bart's on acid. Thanks, Jeffro.
Is he on acid?
I wish.
So Bart's to drink water. I can tell. What? Can you eat it? Why don't you get a cool bar down?
Oh man.
The Disney people do trip me out.
DJ Paz goes 3 times a week. Well, there you go.
Well, he has kids.
Well, that makes sense.
Well, kids is cool, right? That makes sense. But if you're an adult going to Disney every fucking day...
No, I'm saying, you're like... I mean, you can do whatever you want. I can give a shit. But
hey, man, I'm a Disney dad.
It's like this. I have no time to go to Disneyland 1 time a week, let alone 3 times a week.
They're saying, Bartz, is tap water good or bad for you?
Give Bartz an IPA. I already got an IPA, Jeffro. There we go.
Barbeque IP'd out.
We are IP'd out.
But yeah, Disney people do be trippy. But it's all the Disney people trip me out. The anime people trip me out.
DJ Paz lives down the street. Okay, well that makes more sense.
Dude, last time he was like, I'm listening to the stream. I'm on shrooms driving home from Disney, and I'm like shroomed out with the kids driving home from Disney. That fool is crazy, dog. Yeah,
if I live close to Disneyland, maybe I would go there, but. I'm in Santa Ana all the time, but fuck that. I'm not driving all the way to Anaheim, too.
That's like a 35-minute drive.
Never smoked And however, smoked an ostrich burger? No.
Hey, no, remember the homemade that does barbecue? Too, some other food? He recently barbecued an alligator.
You cooked an alligator?
He cooked an alligator. And that's his thing now, so he's gonna start doing alligator. So he said, like, it looked trippy, bro. He cut, like, the alligator came right in the ice. I don't know where he ordered it from, but he posted it. It came in a box of ice, and they cut off all the skin except for the hands. So this has the skin, this has the skin, the head has the skin.
Yeah.
And then he barbecued, and there was like 6 fools drinking Modelo's, eating fucking an alligator, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? You ever ate an alligator?
Yeah.
Yeah? Nah.
Yeah.
How is it, nasty or is it good?
I wouldn't say it's good. I mean, it kind of tastes a little like chicken if it's done right.
But how did you fall into that shit?
It was at some event where they were doing the same shit where they cooked it, smoked alligator, and I mean, I don't want to ever eat it really again. It wasn't like I was
So
like.
that's the best shit that you had?
It's like I said, it tastes kind of like saltwater-ish, like, you know, chicken. I mean, it's not like
soggy chicken.
I mean, it was okay, but like, I mean,
Never again.
No, there's way better stuff I'd rather eat than that.
Deer's
you know?
bomb. Why do they eat a deer? Deer's good.
The venison's good. Smoked venison's even better.
What's smoked venison?
The deer.
But smoke?
Yeah, you can smoke it. You
Oh
smoke.
no! Only had some fucking guy, some white guy we knew once. He had a fridge full of deer.
Yeah.
And they gave my dad some, and we cooked it. Or
Oh
he
yeah, like
cooked
steaks.
it. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that shit was.
Yeah.
Dang,
You
bro.
can smoke it because it's really lean. So when you smoke it, it helps. It can cook. It cooks pretty good on the smoker.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's what Joe Rogan does all the time on his when he does like his deer. He smokes on his little Traeger.
You never done it? You haven't done deer?
Have I ever cooked it? No, I've ate it before. I just never cooked it.
I mean, oh.
I mean, there were some people invited me down to go to like some place where we can kill the deer
And cook it?
and will give me the meat to take back with me and like to do on my smoker.
How much is that?
Oh, it was a free thing. It was
Oh
just
shit.
someone. It's like it might happen in the future. It was just like someone DM me and said, "Hey, you want to do this?"
That would have been dope.
Well, it's like there's so much stuff that people DM me. It's like I have like a schedule, you know. I work 4 days a week at the brewery right now.
But that'd be a dope vlog. If they take you, then you go hunting and you kill the shit, and then you bring it back and cook it, that should be hard.
It'd be hard, yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
that would actually be dope.
Pete would be after me for sure for animal
Man,
abuse.
these animals are killing them anyway. So.
Animal abuse.
Shit. What is it, Midget Mike? What
Bartz Barbecue. They sell ostrich meat in Kern County.
Ostrich meat?
Okay. Smoked tomahawk steak is bomb. Well seasoned. Yeah, I agree. I love tomahawk steaks. Oh yeah, it's gonna be Father's Day and like not this Sunday, but next Sunday.
Oh, so no one in the chat's getting shit.
So I'm gonna be doing I'll be doing tomahawk steaks for sale for
Yeah?
Father's Day. Yeah.
Oh shit. How much are you gonna sell them for?
Well, see, that's the thing. Last year they were a really good deal. You could get them at Costco for like $9.99 a pound. So I was able to do it for like $100. You got a steak and like 3 sides. But this year no one has really good deals. So
How many ounces is the steak?
they were like 2.5 pounds. Like tomahawk.
But with the bone in.
With the bone, 2.5 pounds.
So how much is that meat? You think like a pound of meat?
It's at least a pound and a half of meat for sure. There's no way the bone weighs more than a pound. So I mean, it was for like 3 people. Like, you know, like you would get the 3 16-ounce sides and the tomahawk, 2 to 3 people, $100. You know, it was a great deal. You know,
$30 each, pretty much, almost 30.
yeah, or $50 a person or whatever. So this year, unfortunately, it's going to be closer to like 140
For one tomahawk
and three large sides. I might throw in like the collard greens as the 4th one, so you get four sides this year. But yeah, we'll be doing that. I'll be doing that on not 4th of July, on fucking Father's Day, over that 2 Coast. It's like a pre-order thing. I haven't put it up yet, but when I put it up, you'll get the steak and then the 4 sides for like $140.
Not bad. Damn, I only ate tomahawk once, but they just barbecued at some pad. It was no real cook, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I smoke mine and then like sear them afterwards, like right when they come up there. They'll get
sear when you put on the
like on a griddle, like, so it's like reverse seared, so it's all cooked, and then at the very end, that's when you sear it up, right before you give it to the
with
person.
the butter and shit like that.
Just on a hot skillet usually, or
give
like,
it that
or
burn.
yeah, just give it like the char on the outside. Like, it already has a little char because it's been smoked, but like, that gives it the final part.
And are you gonna do what is it, Ryan Fest again this year?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You want to come?
Let's go. I hit
All
up Coyote. I was talking to the manager last week because he called me.
Oh, you're already in.
Well, if I can, I gotta see because the fools are fucking popping now. I never
Dude,
asked
they're
people
doing a show down at Hermosa Beach,
when
St. Rock, in like June 16th or
Let's
something.
go.
Yeah, it's right down the street from my house.
Let's go check them out.
Oh yeah, we should
He
go.
called me last week because the man's like, why haven't you put me on the podcast? Because I've been knowing their manager for a long time, since he used to.
Is he the one with the wears the belts?
No, that's not the manager.
Who's that guy?
It's just a character. Of
That's
Coyote.
that's like their homie.
Like a mask. I don't want to say mascot. Sounds disrespectful, but like a mascot. But it is it's like a hype man. I guess?
So he just always because like I met him during Rhyme Fest.
Yeah.
And me and him talked a little bit. I just really never. I just see him all the
He
time.
talks.
Oh, he talks.
Oh, what? He just stood there.
He talked to me about the barbecue.
What did he tell you?
Well, he loved the barbecue. When I was at Rhyme
He
Fest.
put the bells down just to eat.
No, he ate the barbecue. Trust me.
I was there. I was backstage.
Yeah, I know, but he was over by the bathroom area, and I said, "Hey, what's up?" And I started talking to him, but for a minute, but yeah, I know he. That's why I couldn't figure out that was their manager that wore the belts on the when they're there.
No, that's not.
He's just their homie.
It's just it's like the mascot of the group, right? Cause he just stands there.
Yeah.
That's all. He never talked. I talked to him, but I took pictures. I was like, hey, I'm gonna take a picture before like, all good. And he just posed, But I never had a conversation with him. I'm like, I got you, dog. And then
I follow him on Instagram. He we didn't have much of a conversation, but yeah, it was like about the food and like
he fucking loved that shit. I know. Well, they gave us a few tickets, so we had to treat it, and then we did fucking eat.
Well, this year it's going to be a full barbecue menu, brisket.
Cause I tried that. I tried only the.
No, we had turkey and chicken. I think last time.
No, you had pulled pork.
Oh, I had pulled pork.
Yeah,
okay.
I got a pork.
Okay, pulled pork and then turkey.
That shit was bomb, bro.
Well, this year it's going to be a step up. We got sponsors and like.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's going to be like.
What are you gonna serve?
Because see, like I do that for free, or like I donate my time to do the backstage.
With the tax write-off, pretty much.
Well, it's to help out Scooby that's running the thing, And so last year I just did it. Like I figured out how to do the whole thing. Where it only cost me $700 to serve 300 people. So I
was there, bro. So that was only $700.
Cost me $700 back then. The food cost a lot less. I mean,
that was a year ago.
It was a lot. I had really good deals and some good. So I fed 300 people for $700. But then, like, I got all the promo because everyone was there getting the food off me, and I was the only one back there,
Yeah.
I had the shade, I had everything, dude. Everyone wanted to hang out where Bartz was at because there was nothing else going on back there besides that.
It was that and a trailer.
Yeah.
There was a trailer in
If you didn't have a trailer, you just hung out there in the middle of and there wasn't even waters back there because I was giving everyone my water because for a while they had a problem getting water back there for everyone. So, like, everyone was just hanging out with me, and it was a great time. Like, all my homies there. They worked for free to help the cause. They all got to take their photos with like every
celebrity,
every person they liked. They got to serve them food. Like, what else do you want to do? You're a big fan of whoever, and you get to serve him food, and here you go.
And a little quick combo.
And exactly. And everyone was super happy. It was a great time.
Yeah, 'cause I know the guy that served me the burger was talking to me. 'Cause I know you were in the back part.
Yeah.
And the grill, and then the guy that was serving me, he was nice. He was talking to me like a lot, like making good like conversation with me.
Well, Mad Ways was like a big part of it. He did a lot of the food serving there for sure because he wanted like to actually and that's some of the people that wanted to learn. They wanted to come there and learn what it's like to cater for like 300 people,
which it ain't easy.
But like I had it under control because I was just watching, make sure everything's like going the way it's supposed to. But this year, it's gonna be way bigger. I got Rhyme Fest. They sponsor my food truck, so I'm gonna have the food truck there with the Rhyme Fest logo on it. They're on the they're on the truck, and then we got the double barrel smoker gonna be there with all my sponsors on that, and then we're gonna have like our tent set up in front of that. So we're gonna do like 600 people supposedly this year. So this year we have like
600 people.
We have some people that are interested in sponsoring the whole like the food costs and all that stuff, and then all my guys are just volunteering their time. We're gonna probably like 40 of us down there this year versus like 20 last year. That all just it's kind of like people compared it to like the Minions, you know, in Disney or whatever. Like I had all my Minions there, like hanging out because we all had the Rhymefest shirts, and it was like fucking chill because everyone that was there was like having a great time, you know. And like it wasn't like work for anyone except for me, you know, because I had to make sure all the food was cooked.
Because it was hectic back then, but it wasn't hectic.
It was hectic. It was. Everyone there they were just chilling.
Yeah.
And having a great time.
Was a bunch of potheads that.
They're all potheads. You know, I mean,
they were chill.
I mean, they're mostly all like Green Thumb followers or other pothead people I know. And like some of my old school friends from like grade school, like some people I know there since kindergarten that came out.
Backstage or
you're the ones that like worked for me, like my homie Jimmy, Jeff, Cleet, like they all like I've known these guys since I was like 6 years old. They all came out because they're all big hip hop fans, you know, and they wanted to, you know, see whoever. You know, we had all access there. You know, we just had our wristbands and.
Backstage right there, you could talk to anybody if you wanted to. Like,
yeah,
you could talk to Cypress Hill if you wanted to. Like,
you could talk to everyone, and everyone back there is chill because they know that like. Hopefully, you're supposed to have some sort of credentials to get back in that area, you know. So you're like whoever, but compared to other backstages, that was one of the coolest ones ever. Because I've been at several of them, and most of the time it's like people in their like rooms or trailers or whatever, you know, and no one's out there chilling. But that one was like B-Roll was out there like talking to everybody, whoever wanted to talk to him.
Coyote invited me, I think that day or the day before, like, hey, if we want to go to Rhymefest, just show up at this time. Like, all right. So I got an Uber over there, and then the homie he put my name on the list. And I was
those guys have blown up since last year.
Yeah. So last year I think they're next up. Honestly.
They've. I mean, like, I see so many posts on my feed. About them, and on just random shit that's like not even stuff that they're posting, you know, like some other whoever I follow, like, you know, you see it there, and so
because they have a lot of collab. They have already 3 with Be Real, right? It's probably like 3 or 4 with Be Real.
I mean, they have all types. When they want Shaq, I mean, dude.
Well, that was that was like fucking 3 years ago, and that was big.
But I'm just saying, like, you know, they have all types of people they collab with, so that's what it's all about, you know. So I'm just saying, like, now, like, when that St. Rock thing should be cool, though.
I was on stage with them filming them their concert, their performance, and then Cypress Hill got on. I was there sober, but I was tripping in my head, you know. I'm like, damn, I can't believe I'm here, like, filming this shit, you know. And I'm like, they told me, like,
that's like every day of my life when I'm down there at that studio at Be Reals. It's like, dude, like, it's so crazy
that you're there.
I make food and I'm down here hanging out with all these guys, and then, like, you know. Like, and like all of them are like now my my friends, you know. We're like, you know, it's like it's not like that, but but at the same time, you're sitting there. It's like this is so bizarre. Off one random plate of food during COVID, like I became friends with all these guys. Like apparently that food was really good, and the LA Try Guy didn't get that food. Because
so you could have been homies with LA Try Guy and been at Rhymefest, but LA Try Guy fucked up.
Fuck LA Try Guy.
Damn.
I can't, like. Well, we call him LA Lie Guy. That's like the new nickname a couple of my followers have given him. So it's LA Lie Guy.
LA Lie Guy.
Not the Try Guy.
Dang,
I hope he's watching. I mean,
I don't think he follows me, but.
No, but he'll probably watch this after the fact.
Like, how dare them say that my reviews were fake? Well, honestly, Bartz Barbecue, the brisket is bomb as fuck. One, I tried it, so it was good.
And you had the beef rib too.
The beef rib, but the brisket, bro, I ate it for like 3-4 days, and I gave it to people. All right, so I tried, like, let me hear my homies' reviews, you know? Like, hey, try this brisket that they gave me.
After it was refrigerated and reheated.
Yep. And I will cook it here too for them, you know?
Yeah.
So I'll reheat it, and so it got less juicier and juicier as the day normally because you put it in the oven.
Yeah, but they still liked
Bro, they still said, dang, this shit bomb. Even my brother that makes barbecue, and he's thinking, he's like, he goes, hey, I saw you had the barbecue guy. And I'm like, yeah. I go, I had some leftover brisket. He's like, oh, shit. And I'm like, I'm going to make it. So I made it. He was going to go to the Laker game, so he was for like an hour. Like, I'm going to kill some time before I go to the Laker game. I put it here on the plate. I already had 4 days of that's only like 2 pieces. Like, I'm done with having fucking red meat, whatever. This motherfucker was here just talking like, so we're gonna go watch Lakers food, and then non-stop, his homie didn't even eat. This food, I go, damn, bro, you killed the whole shit. He goes, this shit bomb, bro. And I'm like, I told you, dude. And he just ate it all. Third or fourth day. No barbecue sauce.
That's what I'm talking about.
No the only time I had barbecue sauce with it was when you came that day, because you had barbecue. Other days, I went to go buy bolillo. You know bolillo? For the torta shit?
I know what torta shit is.
and brisket.
Just like the AO Pie sorority chicks, you know.
Look, before you don't say, look at this shit. Always got bolillo on deck, dog.
There you go.
We have Cuban bolillo, so we make the round one and we make the long one. So I went to go by that. I'm gonna make some brisket sandwiches, and I'm like, bro, it's just so good. And no barbecue sauce.
You make these or you buy these?
What the fuck? I'm not that Cuban.
Oh, I think you say you made them.
No, I went today in the morning to the Cuban store and bought.
Oh, you went to the Cuban store and bought them.
Yeah, 'cause I had to pass by my mom's house. She's like, I made you a bunch of steaks.
They're really soft.
Yeah, they're from today. Cause my mom made some steaks. She's like, hey,
we should get some pulled pork or brisket for them.
Yeah, that should be bomb. Some tortas.
Yeah, that.
See, right here, we love the tortas, guys.
AO Pie.
You know you're from the hood when you have bolillo on deck.
Yeah, we just pull out the cupboard or the drawer.
But yeah, with I did with brisket, and I gave it to the homies, my brother, everybody. Some girl that comes and kicks over here, she's like, yeah, I heard he had the brisket. I'm like, here. And then she's like, dude, it's just bomb. Everybody said bomb and no barbecue sauce. So that tells you a lot, because the barbecue sauce is a cheater. It's a little cheat code, right? To make the barbecue sauce, like you put barbecue sauce on the meat.
Well, if they put it on there from the start, then that's a bad sign. But when they have it as on the side, you know, usually that means it tastes, you know, it will taste good. It tastes great the way it is, but you put a little sauce on it and then it just adds to it, you know.
Yeah, so of course.
You know, but yeah, when it's on, the only meat I put sauce on is the pork belly burnt ends, because you got to put sauce on that. But
after it's cooked, you throw the sauce.
I cook it and then I put sauce. I rub some sauce on it at the very end. But yeah, I mean, it's the way it is. It's supposed to be like a sugary little bite of pork belly. So you put the sauce on it, because that way it's like caramelized on the piece of meat. But
the pork belly is already.
And then pork ribs, I put a light sauce at the very end, like when I wrap them. But everything else, there's just salt.
But
and
the tri-tip is not. All you put is on the the brisket.
Ants and salt.
Cause when I ate it, I tasted the ants, and then like I left it in the fridge and more ants came.
Yeah.
And it just got filled up with ants. At some point, I was like slicing ants. Like, it's an ant sandwich, fool. So I gave it to my aunt, and then my aunt said like, "Oh man, what kind of sandwich is an ant sandwich?" Fucking. Bro, no, that shit. I'm not lying, bro. To be honest. No I did regret not having barbecue here. I was thinking in my head like, fuck, I should have told Bartz to like put some barbecue in a plastic bag.
Look at Mega Man. Bartz Barbecue, Monkish, and 420.
You heard?
Game over.
That's what it is right here.
It's right here, bro. Cheers.
Texas Twinkie, Bartz. What the fuck is a Texas Twinkie?
Oh, that's really good.
Make chili cheese dogs. You like chili cheese food? Like chili cheese beans and like Tommy's and shit like that?
Bartz makes chili cheese dogs. Do I?
No, the same.
You should get Mega Man on here you should get him on here one of your shows.
Yeah, I gotta get him on here.
Mega Man should be on your show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will get all types of crazy followers.
Nah, well he has all the fucking. Well, he's political as fuck.
Well, I know.
So What do you mean? I don't know politics. I had
no politics
at all. I don't even vote, bro. I haven't voted since. I only voted when I was 18.
Well, I don't vote either, but I mean, I have who I want to win. But
no, I don't even know none of that. Like every time I see like tinfoil hat shit. Like XG, we talk about hoes. I never talk to XG about any kind of politics.
Yeah.
Every team we always talk about, hey, did you fuck? Hey, that's it. Hey, can I borrow a light? Can I borrow a camera? Hey, did you fuck? That's it.
I don't like talking about politics. Mega Man
goes politics in heavy.
Yeah, but he could just be reserved.
Yeah, if he could not be because I don't talk at all religion, politics. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm not voting. I'm not going into a church.
I'm not gonna. Well.
You go to church?
I was forced to be in the Catholic religion when I was a younger kid, because that's
forced. Like you were going every Sunday or
no,
2 times a week?
I went to regular school, but my parents made me go to CCD, which is like Catholic school. Like after you go to regular school, you had to go to this other school to like learn
for first communion or no?
Yeah, for all
the white people had to do first communion too?
For confirmation. Like that was the final thing. First communion, and then confirmation. It's like that's when
confirmation.
That happens when you're like in high school or some shit. Like, anyways, I was forced into the whole religion thing. I told my parents I don't believe in this shit. It's stupid. If I want to believe in Santa Claus, I'd be in Santa Claus. But this is like the same shit, and you know, it's like it's not real.
It's not.
It's not real. Sorry. Everyone watching the show. Sorry, dude. Religion's not real.
Bro, I was going to Christian school.
It's the biggest fraud that It's the biggest fraud that's ever happened to all the people.
Keep that. I'm gonna show you something right now. What?
8 billion people in the world.
Keep that.
And there's all these different ones. That's the best part. You know, it's like if you don't believe in one, you can do another one. It's like, give me a break. What do you have, like a T-shirt made up saying
Exactly.
it's the biggest fraud?
Exactly what you fucking said. Bro.
Oh man.
This is my next collection is gonna be like Jesus based.
Yeah.
Not Jesus based, but like kind of religion. But don't say it out loud. Just fucking.
But yeah, no, I'm just telling you, I don't believe any of that shit.
So I want to have something like this. I'm gonna remake this. So it's gonna have that in the eyes, right?
Okay.
You get it?
Yeah.
Because they keep the money.
Yeah.
So then,
it's a big money grabber.
So it doesn't
yeah.
belong to Jesus, you know?
The only guys making money in religion are the guys at the top.
Yeah, that's the whole.
And I mean, whether it's real, whether it's
I
like.
want to make a shirt that has that. Like you and I'll make it Scumbags. So you know how back in the days to sign that and put the amount?
Yes.
So
My parents every day, every weekend.
dude, my mom used to take me. I had to tell her when I was like
Dude,
12, I told her,
like,
I don't want to come here no more.
No, I mean, like, that's the thing. Like, I had to go through the whole thing until I was in high school. And then after I was in college, that's when I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to no church, no nothing. I was in class telling people how stupid they are to believe this stuff. It's like you believing some bullshit that someone wrote in a book thousands of years ago, which was just back then.
And remix so many times.
And it's called creative writing, you know. It was like, dude, what are you talking about? And then it's like, if there is a religion, how does all these people believe in all these way different things? Like everyone, there's the major ones, but then there's all these, whatever. Because what it is, no one wants to die. It comes down to here's the basic fact: no one wants to die. So they want to believe that after they're going to die, something's going to happen to them. And you know what's going to happen to you? You're going to go in the ground or get burnt up to a crisp, and you're going to be forgotten. And it's you're crispy. That's it. It's all over. That's it. You're done. Your friends will be sad for like a limited period of time. People that really knew you might be for a long period of time. Keep on posting up that they're sad. They miss you, but you're gone.
But when you were alive, they never saw you.
So when you're here, you better do whatever the fuck you want to do. Like, that's how I live my life.
And visit your friends before they die.
Visit whoever you want to visit. Don't sit at home and watch TV and like be concerned about whoever's in charge is doing. Fuck those people. You can't control that shit. You might as well just have a good time outside that. Like a lot of people are concerned about what's like going on in the world, and it's like you can't do nothing about that unless you're like a senator, a judge, or someone in power. You have no control except for when you vote. The rest of your time.
Saying, okay, next segment. See, these fools right here don't want to hear about church. They don't want to hear about politics.
Exactly.
They want to hear about turning up, fucking tortas, barbecue beef, and I'm saying next segment. No fucking Jesus talks here, dog. No Jesus walks.
We weren't talking Jesus.
But the whole it's not so made up, like it's so fake that it's like, bro, like it's you can't. No one can prove it. You know that it's there.
There is no proof. There's space.
Yeah,
there's fucking space. So you're telling me beyond space, there's someone else?
Would you believe in Jesus Christ or UFOs first? Who do you think is gonna come first?
Oh, UFOs, 100%. UFOs 100%.
So you think you'll see Jesus Christ? I mean, you'll see a UFO before Jesus Christ.
I mean, we might have already had UFOs come down.
Yeah, for sure. I see that.
Like I mean, there's no Jesus Christ coming down.
Like,
not in this shitty ass world we live in.
You don't want to come back to this.
Like if he came back to this is like a decimation of whatever he thought it was at. I mean, give me a break.
I just picture Jesus walking through GTA, like,
that'd be great. The GTA 2026.
Jesus walk can't fix this problem.
He parts the Red Sea of all the cars that are like in destruction.
That fixes no problems. This is hard to fix. I'm out of here. If the world ends, I'll be at monkish drunk.
All right, there you go, Mega Man.
Man, yeah, see the.
Thanks for the $1.99.
Have you ever seen a UFO, Bartz? No.
No.
Damn, I seen 2.
You've seen 2? You've
3,
seen
2 to 3. The last one I saw was last year. Not like the fifth. I saw it like a flying saucer.
Bartz was born 25 years ago.
Bartz, who was born 2025. What the fuck? Chase is trippy.
I was just saying, because that's what Jesus was born, I guess. So apparently, because I don't believe in him, it's that's when I was born.
So you were born back then?
I guess. I personally saw that he didn't exist.
He came back, guys. He's right here at the pot. He's right in the pot.
Whatever.
Jesus Christ himself. Jesus Christ of barbecue. You can't even say that.
Whatever. That's why I don't talk about the God shit and all that stuff. It just it leads. That's why I love the Be Real TV show, because none of that they talk about.
That's why I don't talk about that.
I don't either.
You get nowhere.
But you. Well, we agree at least.
Well, yeah.
So it's just everyone else that watches.
Well, it's just two people that don't believe. So you agree that you don't believe. And then to politics, I'm like, I don't vote. You don't vote. Do you believe? I don't believe none of that.
I don't vote because they're all a bunch of idiots. That's the only reason I don't vote.
It's like, have you ever?
Like I want more than 2 choices. Like there should be like 10 choices for president.
Well, there's 3, right? It starts off with 3 and then they battle it out.
No, there should be like 10.
10 fools?
Yeah, like there should be fools that like are into whatever you're into, and they're like running for president.
Well, Trump.
No,
he likes bitches.
No, not besides Trump.
He likes to. He don't drink.
Trump does not drink. He doesn't do drugs.
He don't drink or smoke.
He doesn't. He
never drank or smoked.
That's what he claims. Well,
if you've been rich for that long, I don't think you gotta even get drunk to get bitches, right?
It doesn't matter though. I mean, like I can't trust a guy that doesn't drink or smoke. You got to have some sort of.
So you want Al Bundy kind of president?
Al Bundy would be great for president. That'd be great.
That'd be. We're at war, man.
No. Yeah, exactly.
Al Bundy, the real man's man, huh?
No, I mean, I just it's hard to trust a person that's never done any type of extracurricular activities.
You've never been for the street. Well, Trump what hang out with rappers back then, right?
Yeah, he was just mugging up for like the fame.
Yeah, well, he's been famous forever. Al Bundy be wild. Al Bundy was a legend, dog. That's why I grew up to the Man. Remember the Man Show? With Jimmy Kimmel and Adam Carolla?
That used to be my favorite show.
That was my favorite, bro.
I used to watch the Man Show all the time. That was before TV became sterile. That was like the last of like one of the good TV shows.
No, it was Dave Chappelle. It ended with Dave Chappelle. Then it got like sensitive.
Okay.
Because it was Man Show first, then Dave Chappelle, right?
Yeah.
Because Man Show was aggressive.
The Man Show was like, I mean, you had chicks jumping on trampolines and shit like that.
And the little kid buying beer, remember the little kid?
It was on the borderline of pornographic, at times on that thing.
Well, it was a show for real men. Okay.
No, but it was like that was like that. I'm saying like all that was the last of the real men show.
Yeah.
Like Married with Children. Once that stopped, Man Show, and you had like the Chappelle Show and a couple other things, but like. That was it. After that, it became like a whole different thing.
They got sensitive. The Man Show was the last sexist.
And Fear Factor did a lot of fucking really like kind of crazy manly shit on that thing.
I never saw that show.
When Joe Rogan was doing Fear Factor, there was a lot of.
What did you think when Joe Rogan went to the Man Show? Did you like that season? You don't even remember that part, huh?
No, I don't remember that part. Did he?
So it was Jimmy Kimmel and Adam Carolla, right?
And then Rogan came on the end.
And then I guess they didn't want to continue it. Those two fools, and they got Joe Rogan and some other guy, and they lasted one season. Then it was over. And I was young, and I was like, I don't like these two guys that are on. They're not manly like Jimmy Kimmel and Adam Carolla. Adam Carolla's always bitching about something. Jimmy Kimmel's always down for whatever.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a cool fools like that like some fool that.
Well, that's what's funny about like Jimmy Kimmel. Like back then he was on that show.
Yeah, and now he's all liberal now, right?
And now he's like this crying pussy on TV.
Yeah.
Like it's like who are you, bro?
Well, he talks about Trump. I used to like Jimmy Kimmel, the late night show.
No, I know, but back in the Man Show, he would have been all about Trump or some shit like that. Like that was like the whole.
Yeah.
It was a very Trumpian type of group of dudes to watch the.
Grab her by the pussy would have been a line on that show.
Exactly.
They would have made fun of that line. Grab her by the pussy, guys. Now girls on trampoline.
Exactly.
Like they're grabbing a bitch by the pussy. Some bitches are jamming the trampoline. What the fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was that sexist show that we had, right?
Oh, it was.
Well, apparently women will say it's sexist.
I mean, it was kind of crazy that show was even on. Like, I mean, I watched it. I was like, damn, dude, this is like regular TV, dude. This is
Comedy Central, right?
Yeah, it was dope.
Yeah, that one was. I was young, so I was like, girls and trampoline. Oh, I can't wait to grow up one day and, you know, have to be a real man. You know, drink some beers, have bitches and trampolines. That was the mindset. Yeah, and then YouTube it. Joe Rogan took over. Joe Rogan and some other guy, bro. I don't know who the other guy was.
I vaguely remember that. Like back when that happened, it was like that once. It was like
it went downhill right fast. Bro.
Yeah.
They couldn't compare to Adam Carolla was the real man's man back then. You know, like
he still is.
Yeah. Like his
look, Carolla is one of the few dudes that still says the same shit he said back then. You know, he's very anti. You know, all this other stuff his other homies are like part of. You know, it just like he still speaks the facts. You know, I have a lot of respect for that guy.
It's like the Adam Carolla
and he still has fans. That's the thing. Like what people don't understand is like you don't have to like pretend you're somebody else to have people follow you because there's enough people out there that believe whatever you believe, and that like they'll follow you. You know, like that's like the whole.
Don't stop being yourself.
Like me posting up whatever I posted up about whoever that I dislike. It's like, okay, I know some people believe in this shit. The ones that don't, they'll follow. You know, they'll unfollow me. But I'll have new people to follow me.
Yeah. Well, you fool have some fools that agree with you, some fools that don't.
Yeah.
Well, it's like me. I get the I part like it's me no relationship party all the time. Fuck bitches, and some fools are like, nah, I want to settle down. So then those fools stop following me because they can't be influenced by this kind of behavior no more. They tell me like, hey bro, I can't follow you because my girl's tripping. Hey, don't let the door hit your ass, dog.
She gets on his Instagram and sees scumbags or scum and kicking, and it's like,
she must see that he liked the booty picking. Like, oh, you shouldn't be liking booty pics, you know. Like, scumbags is a bad influence. I get that a lot, bro. I lose so many homies because of that. Like, oh man, like I'm fucking the bitch, and now your man's not fucking. He's not even hanging out here, you know. And they had to unfollow me. Like, yeah, I had to unfollow you, fool. You had too many bitches on there. My girl be tripping. Or like some other like, I can't even like your post, but I saw you released a new shirt. Can I buy the shirt? I couldn't like it, and I'm like, you couldn't like it?
That's crazy,
bro. Hey, all day hustle. DM me on Instagram. All day hustle. DM me on Instagram. I need your size for the hoodie, fool. I was trying to mail that shit up, but I don't know what size you are. But yeah, that's why I lost a lot of my friends. Because their girlfriend thinks that if they come to the Scum and Kick It office that there's bitches everywhere and that they're gonna just fucking the homies.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I think that's why some of my homies don't come down with me to the Be Real studio because like their wives like won't let them come. But there's no bitches there at all. It's just dudes.
It's just weed.
It's dudes and weed. You know, it's like.
You think they're gonna believe that?
Like no, but they think. I swear, like there has to like. I know that has to be the reason why a lot of my homies don't ever come down there because I know their girlfriend thinks.
What do they tell you? Okay, so
their wife thinks like there's a bunch of like bitches down there.
So you told one of your homies like a regular day.
No, I've had some homies to do barbecue, and try to come down, and then they basically told me like their wife or girlfriend said they couldn't come down there, and like it's I think it's because they think like. It's some like wild party or something like that.
Be Real has no bitches in the Cypress Hills video. There's no bitches.
Be Real's married, bro. Yeah. He is it's like a bunch of stoned out. It's like it's like this. What every dude wish he could do with his homies that's not married, where he hangs out with them and like you smoke some joints, you talk some shit, drink a beer, whatever, just chill out. That's what it's like there every day. It's just like this fucking chill out thing, Yeah. It's just a bunch of dudes like hanging out, smoking. It's the same thing that's on the show, but we hang out like an hour before the show and like an hour or something afterwards, and just talk shit and hang out. And but like all these chicks like that, like I invite some dude down there and you're like, oh no, my girl won't let me come down. Like they all think like there's like some wild party down there. And it's just a bunch of dudes hanging out,
And they're missing out on
they're missing out on the fun, But like,
what opportunity?
Well, good thing my homie Dark Side of the Grill is coming out with me tomorrow. So he's from Canada, he's single, so he has no bitches like talk shit to him. Yeah. So we're rolling down there doing a foodie thing tomorrow. Pretty much a shit.
That's fucked up, bro. That shit is. If you're single forever, like some fool was posting up some girl DMing him today. My homie like. The girl was DMing like, all right, I'll stop texting you. I hope you enjoy being happy, old and lonely. And I'm like, you have like 40 more years to be old, fool. You have 40 years old to go fuck around more. Like, and they're saying like, you're not scared to be old and lonely. Like, by that time, I don't give a fuck. When you're old.
Well, here's the thing. By the time you're old enough to worry about that,
you're old.
You either made it in life, and you have plenty of money to say fuck you to everyone else and pay for someone to take care of you, and then you
to wipe your ass off.
Well, then you have some 26-year-old chick that's like the one that's inherit all your money, but she's there just to make sure you're okay, whatever, you're still alive, because she's just waiting. She's just waiting for you to die, and then you did it right.
So you're gonna,
I mean, you have no kids, and if you're like 80, and you have like a 25-year-old chick and someone to wipe your ass that you pay them to do it, and you've done it right in life, and no kids.
And no kid, your money can go to shit anyways.
And you just give it to the other chick, dude. She'll have a great time. She'll marry some other 50-year-old guy, fucking lose all her money because she knows how to manage it. It doesn't matter.
You're dead anyway.
You're dead.
Who cares?
If you believe in God, you're up there in heaven watching down on the stupidness of people you know. You know, it's the way it works.
If you're in heaven, you're watching her live her heavenly life with your money, like
watch some other dude like boner and be like,
you're cucking from heaven? It's crazy.
Probably.
A cuck in heaven.
What else are you gonna do up there?
He's fucking in my bed, bro. I left that house.
You just know you had her first. Doesn't matter.
Nah, they don't give a fuck. I'm 40 and I have all kinds of friends that are girls. Well, Gabriel, you're single, fool. That's right. She's a keeper, Tyler Land. Let me see what Tyler Land says. He said that. My lady loves mobbing with me. Thank God. Yeah. What does this say? Message you on TikTok, big dog, fool. I mean, just message me on the Scumbag TikTok, fool. Or just tell me your size right now. Tell me your sweater size. No homo. That shit's on the gas fuck. Tell me your sweater size. Something. What did he say? I literally showed my grandma this. What? Tyler, I literally showed my grandma the stream time for a few minutes just because Bartz is on the podcast night. Damn, grandma fucker Bartz. What?
What's he talking about? I showed my grandma the stream time.
What? Females that are insecure about social media need to not be in a relationship. Hell yeah, they don't. Why are you getting back to the 1968 Charger? This was saying, I stand with Bartz. Bartz watching people hook up. What the fuck? Let's see, Browley. Bartz, I would take care of your money. Make sure she don't spend it all on him. Damn, there you go. You got Browsy right here.
She's ready.
She's ready. Look, you can make the barbecue. She'll make the desserts.
There you go.
There you go. Match made in hell.
Oh my God.
Bart, stop babysitting that motherfucking beer. Drink up,
dude.
Dog.
It's gone, dude.
Damn, you want another one?
No, I'm good.
He's chilling. Sexy hot granny. Have you hooked up with the granny Barts?
No.
No? What's the oldest bitch you fucked?
Probably 30.
30?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Usually they're 24, 25. It's kind of like my range.
I think I boned the older. Not by choice, but I was at the bar. Nothing else to smash.
I mean, honestly, it's like I'm like a dude that just rather wait until I get the one I want, you know?
So tortas are just walking by?
Yeah, I'm not, it doesn't happen.
She's saying, my grandma just likes that we all have all the barbecue shirts from when you worked with him for a few days.
Oh, yeah, Tyler worked for me.
What's Bart drinking?
I need to blow my nose. Do you have like a napkin or something?
Let me see.
Usually it's because there's a dog or something. There's no dog.
What do you mean? You looking at him, perro? What do you mean? Let me go take a piss.
Oh, yeah, I'll take one too.
We'll be back. I want to go fucking. I'll say go do some man shit and take a piss. That shit doesn't sound gay as fuck. What's up, Scumbags? This episode is sponsored by El Vicio. You ever been so hungover, bro? It's like, man, I really need a michelada to get over this cruda. I'm on a balita. And you just don't want to get up and go to the marisco spot because one, it's too far. You don't want to drive because you're still drunk. Get yourself one of these. Keep it at home. Make yourself your own michi mix. That way you can just wake up, pour a beer in the cup, pour this in the cup, and then you have yourself a michelada. Come back to life. And if that don't work, bro, El Vicio also makes these candies. Eat some of these, for sure your girl is gonna take away. There's around 8 different flavors to choose from. And if this doesn't work, get yourself this dry meat. Eat yourself some of this with the michi mix, and man, you'll be back to normal and partying like by 12 p.m. So become a vicioso and get yourself some El Vicio. Some that Scumbag sent you.
Man, this shit ain't been the same. So many people change. I gotta keep my heat as I walk through the rain. I won't let you die in vain. Pray away the pain. Made my heart so cold. All the things gotta change. Man, this city been the same. So many people change. I gotta keep my heater as I walk through the rain. I won't let you die in vain. Pray away the pain. Made my heart so cold. Why do things gotta change? Got me questioning this life. Like why these niggas switched up. Too famous for a fade. So I gotta keep the blick tucked. Can't let them get the best of me. Rapping is my destiny. I lost so many friends just to envy and jealousy. Oh no, can't lie. My life been hectic and I lost some close friends. But I can't sweat it cause I can't be around no hoe. Especially no bitch had a cut off cause he got loose lips. I'ma be banging till I D.I.E. And if you think I'm just rapping, come and run up on me. Can't wait to say I made it, just wait and see. But can't forget about my family, free Mo and P. This shit ain't been the same, so many people change. I gotta keep my heat as I walk through the rain. I won't let you die in vain. Pray away the pain, made my heart so cold. All the things gotta change. Man, this city been the same, so many people change. I gotta keep my heater as I walk through the rain. I won't let you die in vain. Pray away the pain, made my heart so cold. All the things gotta change. My mama said I ain't the same little kid, she get dirty. I was tryna change my ways, not to her. But it just got another
I give him a weight as a gift. One of my brother's birthday, my cousin, I give him a pen, you know?
Yeah.
I never got to try it.
We got 38 people now.
How long do you want to go on for?
We can do another 20 minutes, we'll say.
Stop by 10:30?
Definitely by then.
What the fuck is a what?
Yeah, we'll stop at 10:30.
38 people, shit. Let's get back on this shit. Yo, we back, dog. Shout out to the 38 people in here. Go leave a like, dog. If you fools, let me see how many likes we have on this video. Because if you fools are watching the video and not hitting a like button, that's crazy. 27 likes with 38 people in here is crazy, dog. What? Hit the like button. Come on, man. Need a scumbag vest for my birthday with La Boo Boo. Tell those La Boo Boos been going crazy, fool. XG marks the spot. Yo, you should. Your kids will have a blast. XG's in here, fucking. Bartz.
XG's in here?
Yeah. XG, what up, fool?
Where's he at?
Hey, my lights were all broken, dog. These lights came all broken. They didn't even turn on. That's why Bartz looks all red, because the lights are not working.
Bartz is red as fuck. Look at that. Look how white my... No, that's pretty red, too.
How do you get red on the top?
I don't know, man. It's just... It's one of those things, like, even when I was younger...
You were always red, even?
I was always red, but, like, I used to get, like, a suntan. Like, I used to go, like, tanning salon when I was in, like, my 20s. So I'd have, like, a really dark tan. So, like, I didn't look as red. I looked more just like I was really tan.
Look, XG's coked out, fool. Yeah, I just racked him up.
I'm sure he is.
You think he's coked out?
No.
That's why he's never tried Bart's barbecue, because he's coked out?
XG's eating my food.
XG, we need a review right now in the chat, bro. Bart's barbecue.
He likes my food.
We're gonna have to block him after this, huh?
I'm gonna block XG, dude. What's that big ass tongue that he's got for an emoji? Seriously. He still thinks he's at EDC.
Damn.
EDC bound. That's why.
Imagine one day you start selling barbecue at EDC. Nah, them motherfuckers ain't eating, huh?
Bart's Barbecue at EDC.
Yeah.
I could have sold food there. I know the guys who run it. It's just like salute to everyone, smoke the weed fools. Bring Bart's barbecue truck to Tahoe.
Damn.
You know, the funny part is my parents have a place. My parents are in Tahoe right now. They own a house there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like I rarely go there, but I actually have a house in Tahoe I can go to. But like I don't have a smoker there. But that would be dope to be in Tahoe doing like barbecue.
They're saying that corn. They're actually saying that corn thing is fire.
Yeah, he likes the cream corn.
He likes the corn on the cob.
Cream corn.
Oh, that fucking XG. That
that
corn
extra-
on the
it's-
cob.
it's
Stop
a-
on my knob.
It's that extra cream.
That way the
Bar Chicago pop up.
damn Bartz in Chicago, EDC XG.
Man.
I bet the girls at EDC smell for sure. They stink, dog. What the fuck? Hey, XG, does the bitches stink in an EDC?
They all,
you been to an EDC?
they all stink. That's the thing. No, it's like this. It's like when it's like when I
All
do
ravers stink.
look. They all stink. No,
The
they,
XG smells when you go to the we don't smoke the same?
you just don't know. I'm saying when you're at
At the rate.
when you're at EDC and you're all sweaty, you don't smell the smell that other people have because you smell like shit. So like it's just like the barbecue. Like I can't smell the barbecue. Like when you roll up and you're like, oh man, this smells so good.
You don't smell it.
I have no idea what you're smelling. It smells like nothing to me. My nose is fucking barbecued out. So it's just like at the EDC when everyone smells like shit. Like it's like no one pays attention to it because it's like
Everybody's breathing the same air?
You're immune to it. You're all smelling like shit. It's just the guy that came there for the first time.
That's my all that shit.
That hasn't been there for days. That rolls up and then he smells you guys and then he's like, you guys smell like shit. Because he has his nose there.
So XG is not smelling these foods.
No, XG is not smelling food. XG was there for the whole time.
XG didn't even take
I
one
don't
away.
even care if he took a shower at a fucking hotel, dude. It's like,
No, I think he had a trailer, right?
all right,
I
well,
think he took a trailer.
that's even worse. Did he crash it this time?
It smells like
He crashed it last time. That was,
XG.
that was the best video. Like,
XG.
I should have trained him on my smoker before he went to EDC. I said, hey, bro.
cracked the trailer.
No, like learn how to back up my smoker. I could teach him on that, and he could have like fucking.
It's because he was sober probably when he was driving to EDC. If he's fucked
he was-
up, he'll drive way better.
Bartz only has the smell of burnt tire.
What? Like walking up to doctors for the first time, and then after a few times, you expect the same dank. Smell dank. What? The doctor or the medical shop? There's this invention called deodorant. You haven't heard of it? Ladies at EDC, don't take showers
Use
and
deodorant
they
and
just use
baby
spray.
wipes. Well, that only works so far.
You got a baby wipe for sure. If you're at EDC, you got a baby wipe because you're taking coke shits, you're taking Molly shits, and those shits stink, dog. That's why I quit doing coke because I would go to the bathroom. I'll be at the club like, damn, I gotta take a shit. I'll go take that shit. Shit would stink. I was like, fuck, dude, I must stink right now, you know? Pulling my pants back up. If I'm getting my dick sucked for sure, she's smelling mud butt, you know? So I'm like, man, I quit doing coke. I can't be having mud butt. I'm trying to get my dick sucked.
Dude, I used to do so much cocaine. Oh my god.
In the 20s or?
No, like 20. Yeah, 20, 21, 22. Like early 2020. 20.
The COVID?
Huh?
The COVID era?
No, no, sorry, not 20s. Like 2000s, early 2000s.
Oh, okay, when you were 20.
When I was 20.
Oh, I
yeah.
thought like you're 2020. I was like, damn, the
No,
COVID
like
hit
when
that hard,
like
perro?
21, like between 21 and like probably like 35.
That's when you're snorter of the year right there, just snorting everything.
I mean, I used to sell the shit to make
Shit.
it so I could afford it. Like, I mean, it was crazy. I used to like, I had like the best hookup back in the day.
Well, it was way cheaper for sure.
Well, I mean, I had like this guy in the Mexican mafia that I met at some club, and he like fucking would give me like, I get like the bricks with the scorpion tattoo still on it and shit, you know, like
Damn.
like direct from where it was at.
Yeah.
Like it was crazy. It was like when you watch the movie Blow and they're like, oh yeah, let's test this. It's like 98% pure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the shit I was getting. It was fucking nuts. Like
Damn.
we didn't have no tester back then, but we should have.
You just do little ass lines. You don't even do big lines.
Oh no! It was just like it was shit you did, and like you felt better like the next day almost.
And you could fuck on that coke too. On the brick coke, you could fuck.
It was the best. Yeah, I used to have like the best cocaines back.
Yeah, cause I done it off the brick before, and I was like, why does it hit that? When I do other cocaine from the street, I'm kind of angsty, kind of get hard.
Well, nowadays it's like you never know what you're getting.
Well, yeah,
It's
nowadays.
like it could be some bullshit and you could die. I'm glad I did it before you could die off one.
They're saying Powder Rangers unite. Man, Powder Rangers is crazy. If you stay hydrated, use deodorant and baby wipe, you won't stink. Shit, maybe. The bricks with scorpion logos, damn, man.
Yeah, that's the way it was.
Yeah, I remember the first time I did a bunch of bunk coke and then I did some shit off the kilo.
Yeah.
And I only did a little bit and I was fucking lit, bro. And I was like, damn, I'm fucking on with it, bro.
That was the thing. Like, all my homies, like, it was like, they come over and I'd be like, dude, I got like the best stuff ever. And then, like, they just do, like, one little bit of it and they're just like, dude, what is that? And it's like, I'm telling you, dude, I met, like, the ultimate hookup, dude, at some fucking club, dude. This guy, fucking random fucking dude, just, like, was head of the part of the Mexican mafia in LA.
Yeah.
Befriended me, and, like, he would just, like, come there and drop off, like, the bombest cocaine ever. I mean, I was selling that shit to everybody. Everyone's getting the Bartz barbecue cocaine back.
Bartz Coke?
Bartz Coke in the day.
Bartz Q, Bartz.
I mean, it just helped me pay for my addiction. That was the whole thing. It was like, I made plenty of money, but, like, yeah, there was a lot of cocaine done in, like, 12 years, 13 years.
Well, they thought it was good cocaine, not the shitty shit.
Oh, no, it was the best time I ever had. Staying up for days straight. You know, I think that's why I can stay up for days straight at the barbecue business is because all the cocaine I did back in the day.
It gave you insomnia now?
Where I was partying like 3-4 days straight, not knowing what's going on and just still doing it. And like now I just stay up with no drugs for hours on end.
That would happen to every tweaker from back in the day, huh? Turned into an insomniac.
Now they're a barbecue pitmaster.
I'm so faded right now. Mega Man's faded. I think he started throwing water on the floor, or what he threw water on the bathroom floor.
Something like that. That's what he said last time.
Too much fan around. Don't do coke. Yeah, I don't do coke no more. It's too much fancy. I'm not trying to die. This guy sold me fan just memeing. Tyler, damn, what kind of connect do you have? I'm scared of coke. I'm not trying to die.
Yeah, don't do it now.
I'm trying. I've never done coke. Only trying to blunt. That's a cocoa puff, no? When it's it's a joint's a cocoa puff. Bar sold me.
Bart's a country song.
Damn. Hey, Midget Mike, make it happen. Midget Mike.
Oh,
make it. What is that? Lightning outside, or why do you keep on seeing fucking thunder or lightning? Keep on seeing flashing in the sky.
It's paparazzi. They
Dan already here?
They know I'm here.
Your review. I seen him on Scum and Kick It with a bunch of bitches. That's gonna be the review. Like, he was at the Scum and Kick It's office with a bunch of bitches.
Man, that'd be funny.
Barcelona fan is crazy. Joshua Torres that hadn't even popped out in the whole chat. Not till we got to this part. My perico is good. Then alright. So what's gonna end up happening with the LA Laddies? Are you gonna keep him blocked? Are you gonna unblock him?
Well, I'm not done with him yet. I mean, today,
you're still gonna attack?
Well, today we talked about it a little bit, so there's some good clips I'll pop up there. See if his cousin sees it, whoever's not blocked, you know.
And then maybe
his army of, you know, hundreds of thousands of followers that like probably just stalk my account.
And what
I'll tell you, my stories are up higher than they've ever been. I'm almost at 1 million views on all my posts for the last 30 days. It's pretty fucking good for some barbecue guy. You know, no other barbecue guy is claiming they're getting millions of views on their fucking shit in 30 days. So
over their beef, but another kind of beef.
Well, it's my beef and my other shit, my actual work, what I do.
Beef and beef.
Well, and then, you know, obviously, like, I'm on this podcast. There'll be clips from this, like B-Real's podcast I'm on, you know. People watch that shit. So it's like all this diversity there, but it equals like 1 million views in 30 days. And for some guy that only has like 30-some thousand followers, I'm pretty happy like there's 1 million views on all my stories, you know, basically. And my other posts. So yeah, congratulations to everyone that follows me and watches whatever nonsense I post up.
You'll see food and beef a lot. Like every month.
And the thing is this, at least the food's good. You know?
Yeah.
Like I won't say it's the best, but it's above average. And I usually make sure I don't serve anything of that I wouldn't eat myself.
Yeah.
So that's like the whole thing. Like I even pinch like the thing is this, like I'll pinch like your meat, like to see if it looks like it's tender, like at the bottom, like there might be a spot where you see where I crumble it because I'm like, okay, I just want to make sure it's good.
Yeah.
Because I can't eat your food, but like all the time, like I do all this, like that's why there's only me, because I try to have other people cut the food, but they don't like know all the stuff to like look at.
Yeah.
So I try to make sure everyone's plates like there's plenty of stuff left over at the end of the night even when I'm sold out. It's just stuff I don't want to serve, you know, or it's like it's gonna become like barbecue beans the next day, like the brisket that's like the stuff that was like too, you know, not good enough to slice it up to serve to you. But I still store it and I like throw in the beans the next day or whatever. It gets reused. But it's like there's like a lot of quality control. That's why when the LA Try guy said all that shit, I was like, dude.
They're saying Benjamin Mike said you pinch my meat, hey yo.
Yeah, I pinch all the meats.
Oh, hey yo. Wow, that's Bartz, dog.
All the meat gets pinched because I got to make sure it's good.
Oh shit, Benjamin Mike violent. So okay, so if LA review what is it?
LA Try guy.
Try. I'm gonna try.
LA Try guy. Like I'm gonna try your food.
So if he says, "Hey, bro, let me come back again and let me eat the mac and cheese hot," and let me.
He's
banned.
No, he's banned.
That's it.
He's done.
LA one try.
LA Try guy is not going to try the food ever again unless he sends some spy in there.
What if he wants to just go without the camera? He's just gonna go try.
No,
like, you know what? Hey, bro, my
he
bad.
better send someone else in there that I don't know who they are and just buy the food off me, and then he can try it all he wants.
They're saying, what's the heaviest torta you ever hooked up with, Bartz?
Over 250 pounds.
Over 250 pounds?
Yeah, I think so.
In the college years?
Yeah, she was pretty big. She's like a bowling ball. Like imagine a human being as round as they were tall.
Was it missionary or doggy style?
Man.
If you're a missionary, you're crazy, bro. You were doing too much coke back then. Missionary? You saw her face?
No. I didn't see
eye contact?
I didn't see her face.
Eye contact with the torta?
But no, it was a very uncomfortable situation.
Did she try to get on top?
Look, it was very. It didn't smell the best.
Oh, what?
Oh man, it was
EDC smell?
EDC smell.
Before EDC?
Before EDC.
What?
Well, you know, you can't be that big and smell good, you know. Yeah,
well,
it was like the lowest point in my life, you know. I like hooking with chicks. Was that one? That was like the lowest point.
That's when all shit changed.
That was when I was like, you gotta change up what you're doing, dude.
You got home and checked yourself, like, bro.
You can't be with someone like
240.
She was big. She had to be
and tall or short?
No, like 5'4", like around, like a bowling ball. Like imagine, like I should have got flour and thrown on her to figure out where the wet spot was at, so I could fuck her.
Or it could be everywhere. She's all sweaty.
No, but it would have stuck at the right, at least down there. That was the most excited she's probably been.
I don't think I ever fucked 240.
Well, she made 200. I don't know. She was huge. She's bigger than me, dude. She got on top of me, and I almost fucking passed out.
Yeah, I hate when they try to get on top of you. I'm like, oh, nah, hell no. The condom's gonna pop.
And then, like, her legs were not shaved well, so, like,
what?
It was all scratching up on my side. Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah, you know, it was like she shaved like
pig with hair?
Like 3 days.
You can't even barbecue that. She gotta shave the leg?
She, like, shaved like 3 days ago, so it was all, like, stubble.
Oh.
So, like, all her legs were all stubble. That was gross.
It's like a porcupine. It was round. It went to porcupine mode.
It was gross, bro. It was gross.
Oh man.
That's all I can tell you.
The only.
Oh man.
I had fat ones before, but one. I remember I was young. I was like 22, and I got my first fat one. I was like, it is what it is, you know. And I had a computer. I mean, I had one of these chairs, right, that you could lower them and raise them up. She got on top, bro. The seat was up. Woo, it went down. We both went down. Like, oh shit, this is like a rhino, you know? She bent over like a rhino. And I was like, oh, what am I doing with my life, bro? I ain't that ugly. Like, what am I doing? I was boning us like a rhino on a Tuesday night. And I was like, we gotta do better. I gotta do better, bro. That was it just looked so weird, you know?
Yeah, when I was in college, I didn't give a fuck for a while, and then once that happened, I was like, dude, this is this is like a low point in my life. Like
you had a reinvention. What's called a
no ale pies.
Man,
throw the pie away.
And you can't be that young and fucking fatties like that. If you're that young and fucking shit like that, you start thinking about your life like, damn, I gotta get my money up or something, you know?
Well, that's the thing. I made plenty of money.
And you're still fucking fatties?
Well, no, she was just available, and I was, you know, I was in my 20s, dude. You know.
I was having toys, fucking fat bitches.
I didn't say no to a whole lot of people, you know. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. I had the best time.
240? Let's go.
Yeah, well, I was pretty drunk that day, you know. So you kind of think like, oh, I'm drunk enough.
They're saying, please, some DJ Ninja money bag stories.
No more DJ Ninja Moneybags stories.
That's it? He retired?
He's retired.
I want to try a honey pack. What the fuck? A honey pack?
All right, so we're doing like 8 more minutes, and then I gotta roll out because I got a barbecue tomorrow morning.
8 more minutes, because Bart got shit to do. You heard?
Well, it's the way things work.
Where are you gonna be at tomorrow?
Me and Dark Side of the Grill. You can follow him on Instagram, and maybe a couple other people. We're all going down to the B-Real show to do a collaboration barbecue thing. So we gotta be up at like, I gotta be up at like 6 or 7 in the morning to start getting things going, so that I can pick him up, and then we can go down to Santa Ana where all my smokers at by like 9 a.m. so we can start cooking food that will take us 3-4 hours to cook it, and then we gotta drive all the way from Santa Ana
to LA and
to downtown. Well, no, it's okay. It's like 12 o'clock we leave, so that's right before all the shit goes bad. So it takes like an hour, but we'll get there by 1 o'clock. Hang out with the crew, they'll do the show, and then afterwards they're gonna eat the food. And then this is his big dream to meet B-Real, so we're homies. So he wants to come there and cook for them. So like we're gonna go down there and cook for them.
He's gonna serve with you, or he's gonna be posted up?
No, I'm there for him. I was just there on Monday for B-Real's birthday, making the collard greens and shit I did over there. So like this is because he wanted to go. But actually, what's funny about it is I figured it out. That day tomorrow is like my 5-year anniversary since I met up with B-Real.
Tomorrow?
So tomorrow is.
What?
Yeah. I looked it up online because I met him during the COVID in 2020, and it was on June 5th. That's tomorrow. June 5th is when I served them food at this like event, and then that's how they hooked up with me.
Damn.
Because they got like my number, and then I started catering for them and stuff like that afterwards. So yeah, I met them like 5 years ago, June 5th. So it's cool that we're going to go do this event because it's like this.
And with the popular homie with the food with a bunch of followers.
5 year, huh?
And you're going with the food that you want to show off, not show off, but like, hey, I'm gonna give you exclusive, and then the guy, the Canadian.
Yeah.
Because this is exclusive as fuck for him. This is kind of like crazy for him. Like,
well, this is his big dream.
Yeah.
I mean, like we're homies, so like, it's like we're like, he has a kid. I mean, but he's like a single dude.
Only because you have a kid don't mean that you're not a player.
No, I'm just saying, he's not married. I'm saying he has a child, but like I have no kids, but like he missed one. He has someone he can embarrass at home, like his child, like by posting something online. I have none of that. But other than that, we're like the same type of dude, Yeah. Like, well, I mean, he doesn't smoke weed, but he smokes cigars. He's a big drinker. He's drinking right now. Like we're probably about this podcast.
Shit.
Have a drink or whatever. He's so awake. He came all from Canada today.
Well, hell yeah, not fucking.
And then tomorrow we're doing the food thing. It should be fun. And that's my fun thing I got to do this week is here. And this food thing tomorrow.
Well, then you were on B-Real Monday for his birthday, right?
Well, it was her first birthday too, but like,
that was his birthday.
It worked out perfect because that was the only day I was available to do anything. Like I said, the only reason I'm available the next few days is because my truck's getting wrapped.
Yeah.
So I can't do I was going to do a barbecue event today, but like my truck's getting wrapped. So
it's back out on, when is it back out on Saturday?
Friday.
You gonna do a pop up already?
Friday I'm at the Two Coast. Saturday there I'm at Two Coast Brewing. They're Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday I'm at the. So Sunday there's the.
Give them your schedule, man. Give them your schedule.
Well, so Sunday is the El Segundo Barbecue Festival and Comedy Show, but on Sunday, well, it's all week, but on Sunday is the main event, and I'll be there with there's a bunch of other barbecue guys, but the main thing is it's $45. And you get all you can eat. So it's like 12 to 4. So you have all these little bites of food. Like I'll be making some sort of bite. I mean, I'm not sure what we're all doing. There's like, 20 of us down there. My big ass smoker will be down there. We're going to cook all the barbecue on there. And then we have like, $45. You get all you can eat for, 4 hours. They got a bar. They got like, some sort of music thing going on. The whole thing. So it's like a full-on festival, $45. They still have I think 300 tickets available, but yeah, definitely you should go to like El Segundo Barbecue Festival, or I think it's GundoBarbecueFestival.com in El Segundo, and that's on Sunday. I'll be there. There'll be 1 hour I won't be there because I have a catering gig also on Saturday, so I got to drop food off to someone's house. So for an hour I'll be gone. So between like 1 and 2 I won't be there, but I'll be here between 12 and 1, and then after 2 till 4 until they close because I got to take my smoker out of there. But yeah, it should be a good time. So if you're available on Sunday, you should go get your $45 ticket. It's probably the best deal you'll get for barbecue.
And El Segundo, where can I buy the ticket at?
It's at GundoBarbecueFestival.com, I believe.
$45 is the entrance, and you get a snack on ship for a few hours.
4 hours.
4 hours of just snacking at whatever spot.
Yeah, so it's GUN. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, GundoComedyBarbecue.com is the website. But if you just type in Gundo or El Segundo Comedy and Barbecue Festival in Google, it'll come up. It's this weekend. There's all these events. A lot of them are comedy shows that have been sold out. But the main thing is the food thing, which has tickets. And that's, like I said, $45. And you can, like, you know, eat all the food you want. And then they have like beers there. And
but
they have,
it's
like,
all barbecue or different food?
It's all like little. You get like a little. It's not like a sample. I guess a sample.
It's like Costco.
Yeah, but it's like a small bite, you know. So like maybe I might bring my barbecue beans, and you'll have like a little cup of barbecue beans, a little spoon, or mac and cheese, or cream corn, or like a little slider barbecue, you know, brisket slider, or some shit like that. Whatever, you know, you're not gonna get a whole plate of food. We're not selling food. It's just like you're gonna get all these samples.
So no one's
like,
selling food?
You know, it's just $45. You just walk in, you get whatever you want to eat. It's like
but no one's selling plates. No one's
no one's selling plates. It's unlimited. It's like what they do in Texas. In Texas, they have these barbecue festivals where you pay a fee, and they're usually way more than $45. They're like $100 now, $200 depending where you go, maybe even more than that. But there's like a whole bunch of places where you go, and then they have all these little samples, and you just walk around and grab as many as you want for like your entry until you want to go home.
But you'll get food with all those samples, right?
Well, $45 a good deal. Yeah, you have all types of shit. I mean, the thing is, he's got like all these sponsors. My buddy Dave that's running it, he's got all these sponsors, a bunch of meat companies that dropped a bunch of crap loads of free meat off to him. So like, there's all this meat that's being donated, and all this like, he has like a charcoal sponsor, wood sponsor, all these different sponsors. And then all these Instagram barbecue guys are coming down on Sunday to make the food. So we're just like all making the food. I'll be there making food. And like I said, $45, you get all the whatever's there. I mean, they can get up to 1,200 people down there.
And a comedy show.
Well, the comedy show's separate. So like the comedy show's already sold out. It's just the food festival things from 12 to 4.
They're saying they just sent a Bartz song. Scum, I just sent you a Bartz song to your email. You want to hear the song before you bounce?
Sure.
Hold on, let me open another beer because I know it's gonna be good. It better not be like, all right. When he did the Hoody song, that one was dope. But the Browsy diss that he did was trash. Trash as Browsy diss.
Let's hear it.
Let's see. The Bartz song. This was always trying to release music on every stage. See what that for. Damn, my guy, you purple. They're saying you're purple now, Bartz?
Hey.
Alright, let's hear the song, and Bartz got to go. It's a country song, Bartz, they're saying.
Let's hear it.
Bartz song. Let's even name Bartz song. What sacrifice? Are you ready, Bartz?
I'm ready.
Crack the smoker, light the flame.
Nice.
Let me tell y'all about a LA name.
It's good.
I'm Bartz, I'm the brisket king. Fire in the pit, I'm just a thing. Smoker in the back in a row so mean you can smell my pride in the gasoline. I don't microwave, I marinate pain. 12-hour smoke, that's how I reign. Sauce on the side, that's the crown. It's the
Oh my god, I got a fucking hit.
Top that. Honestly, just send me to the mag.
This was so good to make a grown man cry. With the lows.
My apron's white, boots scuffed to grease. Dry tips sizzle like a slab of peas. Pits hotter than a southern feud. Brisket thick like my attitude. Y'all fake chefs out here with flair, but I lay smoke like a millionaire. No TikTok hacks, I built this lane. Off the mud with the flame and the family name. Every scar on my hand got a story to say.
Wait till the email hears this one.
Oh shit.
Taught by the best in a
That's a good song.
It's really good, actually. It's actually really good. I gotta say that.
Hold on, what's the chorus?
Y'all fake chefs out here with flair, but I lay smoke like a millionaire. No TikTok hacks, I built this lane. Off the mud with the flame and the family name. Every scar on my hand got a story to say. Lessons in the heat where the embers claim. Taught by the best in a worn out ring. Now I rule the pit like a backwoods king.
I don't care what people dislike it.
Bro,
I think it's hilarious.
Bro, you gotta have
That one's good.
You gotta have the chorus.
Dude,
the haters already comment, put that song.
Hey, between Megan's 2 songs and that one, I just need like 5 more, and I got an album.
That barbecue's album.
Barbecue album. We'll put on Spotify.
Music to eat to.
Music. There you go.
There you go.
And we'll have.
Bro, you gotta play that shit while people are in line. Like,
dude,
I'm the brisket king.
Dude, watch them trip out. They start playing that song when they're in line.
Oh, that'd be. Hey, the song's not bad.
It's pretty good for what I mean, dude. For that, for making it while we're doing the show.
He says he writes the lyrics. Midget Mike says that he tells it what to write. So he.
Well, I believe he does.
Because he's a rapper.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's great. It was a great. What
Bro,
was it?
that
less than 2 hours.
The chorus is really good.
Yeah, send me that. Or mention my. Send me that video, that song. Maybe you're sending to me. I don't know.
Hey, you gotta. Damn.
I didn't get my copy.
We send email to him too. Fucking Midget Mike.
Yeah.
Props, Midget Mike. That one was good. Music to eat to. You heard? The soundtrack of Bart's line. Stupid. Then they talk about Moneybag. What is it? DJ Moneybags? Good song. Yep, that was a good one. Finally, he had a miss last week with the whack ass diss song, but this time he got a hit, dog. Damn, Midget Mike. Midget motherfucking Mike. Want me to forward it to you? The email?
Yeah, just forward that to me. Bart's.
Don't say it out loud, these fools are gonna get it.
It's on the website.
Okay then.
Dude, that's the funny part. Like, my phone number is on the website, my personal phone number. People just don't even know that. So like when they go on the website, like they call the number, it's like
they can hate on you right there.
They can hate on me right there. They can do whatever they want. Yeah.
Good song. Honestly, if you play that one, that'll be hard. If you play it when you're in the truck. The chorus was good. The chorus was really good.
I can't see, my vision's fucked up. Is it Bart's Barbecue? I should say Bart's Barbecue at Gmail.
Oh, you forgot the whole Gmail part.
Okay. I can't see. I need to get like reading glasses now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're either smoky or what?
No, like, well, I take my contacts out, I can see fine up close. But like before, my contacts, because I need those to see far away. Like now, if I wear those, because I got over 48, I guess. Now I need reading glasses on top of contacts to see up close.
Damn, what the fuck?
Yeah, so it's like when I look at the phone, like, and like in poor light, like I can't even see what's on there no more.
Fuck. This was say I can listen to that song eating Bart's Barbecue while flirting with Midget Mike is crazy. Mega Man, you're drunk. Mega Man's drunk.
Mega Man's always drunk. That's what he's just, dude. That's why he'd be so funny on your show. Be like,
Mega Man,
like Mega Man might destroy your set.
Oh,
like
I'm not invited that guy.
Like I destroyed the B-Real set. Like Mega Man might destroy your set. He might go. Rah.
So it's not Mega Man anymore. Is Mega drunk?
Well, he's probably drinking a bunch of monkish. So yeah.
He said he hit me up like at 2 p.m. Like I'm already drinking, getting ready for the show. Like it's 2 p.m., bro.
He sent a post that he couldn't wait for the show to me at like 2 p.m.
I know, he was drinking already.
Yeah, well, he's at home.
A good show, Mega Man and Bart. You heard? Mega Man. Oh, pedo. Yes, I'm drunk. Come on, Mega Man. That was all drunk off the fuck IPAs.
Yeah.
But any last words you want to say, Bart? To your haters. What do you gotta say to your haters?
So I am doing a pop up on Friday and Saturday at Two Coast Brewing. I will have the infamous greens on the menu.
What's up? They've been saying the greens on this shit in the chat. Why? What's up with the greens? You're selling weed or what?
No, greens like collard greens.
Okay.
Have you ever had collard greens?
Nah. I heard Cypress Hill saying, but Be Real saying that.
Yeah, he requested them. Or he requested when I was on the show that I started trying to make them.
Smoked collard greens or regular collard greens?
No, just, mine are smoked pork belly. They're collard greens with pork belly in it. I never had collard greens. I never cooked a collard green. I didn't want to make them for various reasons, mainly because I wasn't sure. Like, every time I got them from anyone, they were all mushy and shit. So I just figured, like, oh, you have to make this shit fresh. And I'm like transporting my shit all around town trying to sell the barbecue, you know? So it's like, I never wanted to bother doing it, but I did for him for his birthday, because it was his birthday the other day. I'm like, all right, make these collard greens. It'll fucking, he'll be like, what the fuck? All right, he's actually making them. Yeah. So I made them, I tasted them. I'm like, man, these taste pretty good, but I had no idea what they're supposed to taste like, you know? Like, whatever I made tasted pretty good. That's all I know. Brought it down there, and then, like, everyone there, Be Real, Dom ate a bunch of them, Pedro, and then that Vanessa Marigold, she makes all the edible, like, treats and stuff. She was their guest, so she's like a chef, her and her friend, and they all like are like, oh, this is like the best greens that we've ever had. Like that? Like that. Like this is like everyone was like, this is like amazing. And that's like, and I try to explain to them, like, this is the first time I made it, and I told them I had never even ate it before this, and they're like the two girls, like, their heads are like, what the fuck? Like, couldn't process that I made something that good, like, one off, You
never even had it yourself.
Never even had it myself, and I was like, I'm just glad they liked it and it spit it out, I mean, so I guess it was good, So now we're gonna start making them, because apparently I know how to make greens, even though I just do it one time.
Smoking all that greens paid off, player.
Well, it's like Legos. That's what cooking's like. You just read the directions, you follow them, and then you'll have an okay result.
But you still gotta add some flavor to it, I guess.
Well, I mean, I have my own pork belly. I threw it in there. I mean, that made it even better,
The collard green doesn't have any kind of meat in it, right?
No, they normally put bacon. You put like the ham hock that you cook it in. You can chop that up and put it in there. But that was kind of like gnarly looking meat to me. I use it for flavor. I just took it out, and I had all this pork belly that I cooked like, it was like just basically like bacon. So I just fucking like, I cooked down all the greens and like the broth. And at the very end, I just threw in all this shit at the end, and then so everyone got like, instead of like these little ham hock bacon pieces, they got real bacon with the thing. But it tasted bomb.
Bacon.
Look, I'll put it this way: everyone was drinking the broth at the end of the thing, like hiding that they were drinking it because we didn't want anyone to see them that they were drinking like the last of it. Because they were eating they ate all the greens, and then there was like broth in the bottom of the cup. Yeah. And everyone, from what I understood, just chugged the broth when no one was looking, because they didn't want people to see that they're like drinking that shit. Fat ass. But like everyone there like was supposed to be like basically a fat ass just drinking the broth and like eating it. And it was like, it was fucking great, dude. It was like, I thought it was like one of the best things I ever made. But that was when I was like, I don't know, is this what it's supposed to taste like? This green thing, I'm like, it just like basically like try and put as much fat as you can on some vegetables, And it was all a matter of cooking it right. So whatever, it worked out good. So we had Friday and Saturday, we're doing that at Two Coast. We'll have the greens there, and then a bunch of barbecue.
They're saying lasagna? No, brother making lasagna. The barbecue lasagna? No.
No lasagna. I might make meatballs. We might be doing like meatball sandwiches on Friday or Saturday.
So at the brewery on Friday and on Saturday with the new truck.
We'll both Friday and Saturday at the new truck at the brewery.
Stunning on the haters.
Yeah,
Damn,
we'll see all the 17 sponsors I got. You know, LA Try Guy. Good luck getting sponsors for you. I mean,
Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday, it's gonna be down there.
I'll probably pull up on Saturday then.
Yeah.
Because I told my homegirl about your barbecue. Well, she had, cause she's like, your dumbass doesn't remember giving me barbecue last time he gave you some. I was like,
yeah.
No, I don't remember giving her barbecue, but apparently, and she's like, that shit was bomb. Hey, before you told me to be a guest, I had told her, like, hey, we should go check out Bartz, and because she'd be driving, she's down to go eat anywhere. She's like, hey, let's drive and get high and go eat Bartz. Like, I'm down, just tell me a day.
Oh, you're talking about the comedian chick that was?
No.
No, another chick.
Yeah,
Some random chick.
she's not random, but she's cool.
Okay.
So she's always down to go eat and drink and get high. Something that I should be outside with her. You know, I'm never outside with her, so.
We'll come by.
Yeah, if I'm with her Saturday then. Saturday, because she's.
Well, you'll look like big time because your name will be all over the truck.
Something. We'll get laid regardless, dog.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna be like, hey, girl, get these collard greens, girl. I don't even know what collard greens are, but to be honest, I didn't know what they look like.
I didn't either, man. That's the thing.
Can you make collard greens? I got this perro, and then
like the thing is this. I know there's really good ones out there, and if I was at some spot and someone told me like these are what you want to order, they're really good, I would order them. But most of the time I saw them come out.
Let me see. You have the collard greens video that you recorded? Let me see. Because I have no idea what a collard green is.
It looks like a bunch of lettuce and bacon.
Damn, but what's better, bacon or pork belly?
Like this. Yeah. Well, maybe not.
It's has been tripping today.
Yeah. There we go. Well, that's a collard green with the bacon. So it's just the green. It's like a broth.
Green onions?
Yeah, it's onions. Well, the onions you don't even taste them because, like, I cook them down and like mine. I do like wagyu or beef tallow, smoked beef. I use that as like the oil to cook the onions down, so they're all smoky.
So it's piggy onions.
Well, no, it's beefy onions that I do, and then you do like chicken stock, the ham hock, which is that big old piece of like. Looks like a knuckle in there. You have like 3 of those, and you cook it down, and you let it cook for like an hour like that, and it makes a broth. And then you throw in all the greens, which you like take all the stems out because that's the bitter part. And then you trim them up so they're all these like just like these leaves. You throw them in there, you mix that up, you fucking close it for like another hour, let it steam like that, and then throw in some pork belly at the end.
So it's just pork belly and leaves.
Pork belly, leaves, and
onions,
wagyu fat, and chicken stock, and then at the end you throw some hot sauce in it to give it a little spice, and I use a little Cholula and just throw that in there, and it's bomb.
Damn, that did look good because I seen.
But there's no other seasoning. That's it. That's all there is, and so it's like very simple, but it takes a long time to do it. Like I spent like 3 hours making that.
Damn. They're saying I know how to make collard green. I know how to make collard greens right here. Man, shut up. You think you make good collard greens now? Huh?
Hey man, everyone can make them. It's just whether or not they're that great.
Mega Man saying I'm fat. I'm never gonna lose weight. You got this, Mega Man. Just go on a mega weight loss. Tri-tip steak sandwich. Sounds bomb.
All right. Well, that's it.
All right, guys.
10:45.
Bartz is out of here. Find him on Friday and Saturday at
Two Coast Brewing in Gardena on Figueroa. You can figure out the address. Two Coast Brewing on Figueroa.
They already follow you anyway, so.
Yeah, I know.
Shout out to Bartz, dog, for showing up again. Another good one.
It's a good time.
Another funny one too. That's just always funny ass stories, dog. This is
all types of stories. I got stabbed for toys.
I got stabbed too.
Yeah?
You didn't know that?
No, you didn't tell me that.
I got stabbed.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. When you were down here.
Yeah, but it's just
yeah.
Then you got stabbed, and I got stabbed.
That's right. Yeah, that's when I
chasing my dreams.
That's where I was seeing that you're in the hospital and you had that video like you got stabbed, and I was like, damn, dude, what the fuck happened to this guy?
Yeah, I got stabbed. They stabbed me 3 times.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So then you got stabbed like that, so he knows the pain of getting randomly stabbed.
I got sliced. So like mine was like a clean cut across my stomach. And
That shit opened?
Well, I mean, not all the way down, but yeah, it was like a slice.
Yeah, I say it's
Like
worse against slice.
it was like this much, like across my belly. But my other homie, he got the knife in him like 2 or 3 times.
He was sore for a few.
Oh, I mean, he's lucky the guy missed all his organs when he tried to stab him, because like he got a full on stabbing over a toy. It was like so bizarre.
I got stabbed over nothing.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, but toys. Imagine at a toy store.
No toy knife.
I'm just saying, like that shit was crazy.
Imagine, fuck that. When I got stabbed in the leg, I was like, oh, I don't want to fight, man. He stabs in the stomach, and I gotta take a shit in a bag, you know. So I was like, all right, he got me in the leg. I guess that's not that bad, you know. But fuck it. But then your homie got stabbed over the toy. I would have been pissed, you know.
That's crazy.
I got stabbed over. They didn't try to jack me or nothing. I just got stabbed on a drive-by. All right, so Bartz Friday, Saturday, Sunday nothing, and then Ryan Fest.
No, Sunday I'm at the barbecue festival.
Oh, yeah,
Sunday is the $45 El Segundo barbecue festival from 12 to 4. $45. You get all you can eat barbecue bites. I will be there for 3 of the 4 hours they have the festival, because I have to do catering in the middle of it. But
see, that's why I can't have Mega Man on here. He says Hillary Clinton died in 2017. Hillary now is that's what you lose me right there. That's when I get all like, oh.
Well, that's him having too many monkish. Just tell him tell him.
He said he's on monkish number 9.
I'm sure he is. He's probably on monkish 10, dude.
They're like that.
Yeah, like dude,
8.9 times.
Dude, like 8.4% times 10 of these, and he started at 2 o'clock. So. Yeah, it's like 1 per hour. So he's lit.
See, no, if I do a pot, he's gonna come lit and tell me that.
No, you just
reptiles.
No, he has to be sober. No.
This is like talking to XG, but on Sam Tripoli's podcast.
I know it is.
Actually, I never talked to him about that, because I would hear him talk to Chili about. They'll start going at it with each other, like, oh, this conspiracy. And I was like, oh my god, what are you talking about in here, dog? We don't talk about that shit in here. Like, they were being here like before we started the pod. I was like, I don't know what they're talking about. This is it sounds like. No one has the right answer, you know? It's always like, you're gonna tell me something, I'm gonna tell you something, and no one's gonna win. No, you never win in politics, you never win in religion. It's just
That's why I don't believe in either one. It's a lot easier to live your life that way.
It's way easier, bro. These
It's so much
fighting.
look, all I know is this. I know I live a very clean Instagram life on politics and bizarre bullshit, because I don't see none of that shit popping up my feed, you know? There ain't no Trump shit. There ain't
just
no
booty shaking.
That's it. And barbecue and booty shaking, and like, you know, and where the next thing is Psycho Les is at, you know, or Be Real or whatever they're all doing. Like, that's all I see on my Instagram feed. I don't see
barbecue and booty.
I made a mistake to search Labubu one time on Google on my phone,
no.
and now like every fucking ad is some
E-Zone's post,
some broke, not E-Zone's, but like some other broke dick dude trying to like fucking sell Labubus, you know, and that's all I see.
You hate Labubu. Every time I post a Labubu sweater, you laugh at it.
It makes me laugh, because it's just like. It's so dumb.
I laugh at it too, because I know what you're laughing at, and I'm laughing too.
It's like, so dumb. It's just so dumb. Like, I'm glad I have a Lafufu. One of my customers gave me a fake Labubu, and it hangs right next to E-Zone's signature in my food truck. So anytime you want to come down and take a photo and tag E-Zone in it, like, I have a fake Labubu right next to his signature.
A real one versus a fake one?
Well, it's one that someone got at 7-Eleven or some shit.
Oh, shit. They have them at 7-Eleven?
No, they have like all these like fake ones, like ones that aren't. They're called Lafufu. So there's all these fake ones.
They're Latino?
No, it's just that's what they call them.
Lafufu?
Lafufu.
Lafu and Fu.
That's what they come online. So, and like the homies, like they go to these places and they buy it. It says it's a Labubu in the box. Shit. But inside, it's like a fake. It's a fake one. It has like extra teeth, or not the same face. It's not the real. It looks fake.
Bootleg.
It's bootleg. Bootleg Labubus. So I have a bootleg Labubu right next to E-Zone's signature.
Your haters are in here, bro. What the fuck is this? Y'all just sit her and get fucked up. Duh. It's come and kick it. What the fuck else we gonna do, dummy?
All right, we're done for the day.
Fufu is great. Daughter store La Fufu. Damn, man. Bootleg La Fufu. Alright, so Bartz is out of here.
Bro, what the fuck is up? Y'all just sit here and get fucked up.
Well, yeah. What did that Scum and kick it, dog?
I know. I just, it's.
Look at you. Look at those two single fools,
Look at
just
you.
turning up.
The funny part is you're watching us sit here and hang out and get fucked up. That's the funny part.
That was a La Fufu. That was La Fufu.
La Fufu, yeah.
He's a La Fufu.
He probably has like 5 La Fufus.
His name is Inspector Todd.
Inspector Todd.
Inspecting. Monkish beer. Dick. Mega Man was on beer number
12.
He was on 10 two comments ago.
12.
How did he skip? How did he skip? What? Foggier window?
Monkish beer. Yeah, that's what we had right here. This is his 12th beer. Was one of these.
He didn't have 12. He had 10, look, bro. He says 10. He said 10 like a little bit ago.
Look, he might have drowned like 2 and just laughing at us.
See, 10 monkish is wow. See, he has said.
So that's only 2 more. So maybe 11.
How do you go from there to 12? That was
it's only 2.
Of those, that's a lot.
Yeah, he's drunk now. Once you're drunk.
So you say he has an IV stuck to him?
Now, once you're drunk, that shit tastes like water. Like you start drinking that, like that's the thing. Like I know the limit. Like I drink like 2 of them, I'm done. That's it.
Yeah, I felt strong about. I switched it to water after.
But you drink like 2, you drink like 3 of those things in a row. The next like 4 or 5, they taste like water. Next you're done 12. Yeah, he's tanked. Damn. I can't believe you can write a complete sentence though online.
He says his last beer is boldly. 8.4 is wild. 8.4 times 12. I'm on my 7th beer, 5th shot of a gram of perico, and half of a joint.
Well, there you go.
Ooh, Browsy here to regulate. Security! Get him out of here. Right, Bartz. Thanks for pulling up again. Whenever you want to pull up again.
Yeah, it's pleasure.
Talk some shit. Hopefully they stop hating on you, but I doubt it. But
it's all right. The people have spoken. LA Try Guys followers had to come out and try my food.
LA Try Guys?
Did I tell you how he had his followers came out and tried my food and then like
they liked it?
I know they liked it so much they bought more plates to go afterwards. It was like my last pop up.
What?
Yeah, like a bunch of his followers came down to try the food. Told me like they were there to like judge it on their own.
Also, they told you I'm here for the.
They told it was why I sold out. Yeah, because a bunch of his guys came down and then like they're like we're really judges of barbecue and it's like okay fuck it whatever dude here's the same food I gave him here you go dude they went in their car some of them didn't even go to the brewery just went in the car ate the food all came back everyone came back and bought like 2 to 4 more plates to go.
Damn, so it worked out.
Oh, it worked out great. That was like my golden event was fuck you Try Guy. All these people came down because of my shit talking and they wanted to see like really what this food's about.
So I guess those people like Play-Doh and they like what is it gummy.
All I know is man the mac and cheese like everyone's coming back and like I don't know what he's talking about. Play-Doh.
You should have filmed though. You gotta get the Ray-Ban glasses.
I don't look, dude. There's so much.
Hey, join the beef all the way. It's in there.
It's like this. There's so much stuff that goes on in my life that I have no time to film all this bullshit.
Get the glasses.
It doesn't matter. I was there. They said it.
Film that shit just to put it on.
I don't need to. It happened. If you were there, you saw it.
Fuck, I'm gonna go help in the truck. I'm gonna have the glasses on.
If I filmed everything I do in my life, there would be just nonstop posts on Instagram.
there already are.
No, there isn't. There's only like 3 a day. But that's only the highlights.
The glasses would be dope. That should even with your real positive followers. That should be dope. Like,
yeah.
Because you're in the truck. I like seeing your truck video come. Like, all right, this food's serving up, serving. Then you see the line. I'm like, this is dope. And some food doesn't doing with the hot dogs. And he's all serving hot dogs all day. And I watch those videos. I'm like, that food's saying hella glizzies, you know.
Yeah.
And then he's not even that entertaining. He's just like, hey, chat, I just got an order for blah, blah. And I was like, it's not even that entertaining, but yours will be funny. Because your supporters are actually funny people that...
Dude, I have like some of the best supporters I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, it's crazy that, like, I'm still around. between supporters that buy food off me and other supporters that just financially back me for whatever crazy thing I'm doing. like, yeah, I'd be gone otherwise by this point. And so like the food I make money off it, but there's so much bad shit that's happened to me over the years. It's like every time like I take a financial loss at the end because like you get kicked out of someplace or this and that. So now it's like working good. I got the food truck. First time I've ever been making money where I can say like every week it's like a profit.
Yeah.
It's because I've been doing like 4 days a week at this brewery, and then I do my other catering. So yeah, it's working out good, and it's all because of the followers. They follow the
Adam Perry Lang Spies. Shout out to Adam Perry the Spies.
Adam Perry Lang Spies. Mega Man, you're faded, dude.
That was always drunk. You said no.
He is.
Yeah, we're gonna do the raffle. Don't trip. Once Bartz bounce, I'm gonna still stay on for a bit. Do the raffle at the end. I won't forget about the raffle. Don't trip. But damn, Mega Man is fucked up.
Totally fucked up.
Tyler Gang says that, Bob wants you to take him from Santa Ana on Sunday with you.
What was that?
No, tomorrow, DJ Paz said, like, hey, can I go with you from Santa Ana? Because he's from OC.
Oh, to the show?
Tomorrow, to be real. Everybody was saying that right now. It's like, hey, can I go with you too? Tyler too.
No. It's not a space, dude. You don't understand. It's not even a person thing. No,
shit.
No, it's not even a person.
He just said,
no, it's not.
Tyler, no. DJ Paz, no.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because there's actually gonna be 4 people in my car. So like, it's not just the dark side of the grill. It's like his other homie from Australia, and then my other homie that does barbecue is coming with us.
Dang.
So like, I already have a full load. Like, I've never brought 4 people down there to the Be Real show, but they all have a part of this barbecue thing. So like, we have like 6 different dishes or 8 different dishes. It's like their own little barbecue festival, basically.
They're saying, damn, like that, Bart?
No, it's not like that. There's 4 people.
But it's like that.
4 people in the car. Yeah, like there's no more room. It's a truck. All you get is 4 people in there. and mind you, there's me and Dark Side of the Grill, and we're both big dudes. So we're gonna sit in the front, and then our other big homies are gonna be crammed in the back. So yeah.
All right, I have a car. Okay, guys, no open invitations for tomorrow, bro.
You gotta go my car.
If you want to see Bart, you gotta see him on Friday or Saturday.
I'm already overstaying my welcome with bringing 3 other dudes.
No, but what do you mean a cockfest over here, bro?
There's always a cockfest over
there. Oh
yeah,
that's true.
But, I mean, that's what it's a hangout thing. But
it's the boys club.
But yeah, but there's only so much space for all the people though. So there's gonna be 4 of us. It'll be like, Mega Man, my feelings are hurt.
He's too drunk to feel.
Stop drinking the beers. All right, it's 11 o'clock. That's it.
All right, that's it for Bartz. He's done. He hit the man. He said 2 hours and he hit 3.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bartz. Another dope one.
It was a good time.
So see, hopefully I'm trying to pull up on Saturday.
Yeah, we'll pull up. You'll be VIP because you got your logo on the outside of the truck.
Sheesh, I'm gonna get laid for sure. Hey, look, girl, look at that.
Who else has your logo on a food truck?
That is true. All right, I'll be back right now, guys, to do the raffle. What's up, you scumbags? This episode is sponsored by El Vicio. You ever been so hungover, bro? You're like, man, I really need a michelada to get over this cruda. I'm on a Malia. And you just don't want to get up and go to the Marisco spot because one, it's too far. You don't want to drive because you're still drunk. Get yourself one of these. Keep it at home. Make yourself your own michi mix. That way you could just wake up, pour a beer in the cup, pour this in the cup, and then you have yourself a michelada. Come back to life. And if that don't work, bro, El Vicio also makes these candies. Eat some of these. For sure your cruda is going to take away. There's around 8 different flavors to choose from. And if this doesn't work, get yourself this dry meat. Eat yourself some of this with the michi mix. And man, you'll be back to normal and partying like by 12 p.m. So become a vicioso and get yourself some El Vicio. Tell them that Scumbag sent you.
Yeah, man, this shit ain't been the same. So many people change. I gotta keep my heat as I walk through the rain. I won't let you die in vain. vain. Pray away the pain, made my heart so cold. All the things gotta change. Man, this city, man, the same. So many people change. I gotta keep my heater as I walk through the rain. I won't let you die in vain. Pray away the pain, made my heart so cold. Why do things gotta change? Got me questioning this life, like why these niggas switched up. Too famous for a fade, so I gotta keep the blick tucked. Can't let them get the best of me. Rapping is my destiny. I lost so many friends just to envy and jealousy. Oh no, can't lie, my life been hectic, and I lost some close friends, but I can't sweat it, cause I can't be around no hoe, especially no bitch. Had to cut off cause he got loose lips. I'ma be banging till I die. And if you think I'm just rapping, come and run up on me. Can't wait to say I made it, just wait and see. But can't forget about my family, free Mo and P. Man, this shit ain't been the same, so many people change. I gotta keep my heat as I walk through the rain. I won't let you die in vain. Pray away the pain, made my heart so cold. All the things gotta change. Man, this city been the same, so many people change. I gotta keep my heater as I walk through the rain. I won't let you die in vain. Pray away the pain, made my heart so cold. Why do things gotta change? My mama said I ain't the same little kid she gave birth to. I was tryna change my ways not to hurt you. My brother just caught another case after a full two. I told him don't trip, I'll hold it down like I'm supposed to. We're in for playing soccer, they hitting like skipping class. You ever had a vixen, let us come cancel your plans. We move 4 times in 1 year, you do the math.